We can't go outside, we've got to stay in. If together we fight, then this thing will win. So grab yourself a beer, and grab yourself some grub, and sit down with us at the virtual pub.
Woo! Bish bash bosh, Lamrogue and Josh, we're back again.
How's it going?
Good, man. How are you?
Good evening. Yeah, good. Random weekend. But yeah, good. So I haven't been here.
No worries. I've
Seen you
not
guys
really
been doing some good things.
People have seen the status and people are coming straight in with the crying emojis.
Yeah.
Sorry, you lot. Oi, lads,
oi,
just cooking pork chops and I'll be with you. All right, nice one. Yeah.
This show's a bit of a different one tonight. It's got a bit of a different cadence to it. I think if anybody wants to get on board and come and have a natter, like Sam said in the message, this isn't a goodbye from the brand altogether. Just a sort of goodbye from its current format. Change of pace, really. Sam, do you want to go into a bit more detail?
Yeah, I think obviously, I think everybody's feeling it to a certain extent that real life is starting to creep back in a little bit. I know for me, in terms of business and kind of personal life and stuff, there's a few things happening. I know Luca's got some stuff going on. I think everyone really, there's things happening that are meaning that putting the time that we've been putting into this is becoming a little bit of a stretch. So I think, yeah, we're keen for the message tonight not to be this is the end of the pub. It's very much this is the end of the current format that we're running at the moment. With obviously we dropped down from 7 days to 4 days recently in an attempt to kind of solve exactly this issue that we've kind of got ongoing. And whilst it did work, I think there's still a big workload to running this in any format that is a recurring format. So I think for now what we're saying is that we're gonna drop the daily kind of shows, even with the 4 day format, and I think we're gonna drop it down to one-off events, real world events eventually when this kind of all finishes. I think what we're quite keen to foster the kind of message is that this isn't the end of the pub, it's just the end of the current format, and we've got some big plans. We've been having some really interesting chats in the background, so I think it's the Butler's just said it's not goodbye, it's see you real soon. It's not you, Butler, it's us.
And I feel a little bit emotional. As ridiculous as it sounds, I sort of came onto this a bit hesitant because I was just like, fuck.
Yeah,
I'm just sorry, but yeah, it's just and I've not quite processed it all, but I've just got to go with it and appreciate that what we can bring in the future is going to be amazing. And I think it's going to be really, really good, and hopefully we can do more. And I think we're going to be able to spend more time thinking up better, not better, but no, I think better content.
Yeah, well, I think it's pretty much we want to provide quality over quantity, really, isn't it? We want to kind of rein it in, kind of concentrate on the stuff that we're doing, and if and when we do things that they become, like you say, bigger and better, and kind of something that, for example, let's say we put 2 weeks into one big show, for example, an afternoon on a Sunday. Let's say, for example, the next announcement from the government is actually we're going to be locked down for another month. All of a sudden, us putting on maybe once a month, once every couple of weeks, like a full kind of all-dayer or something, it means it's super manageable for us in terms of we can sound check all of those artists in one day then, rather than the kind of the everyday thing of sound checking and kind of the events and the posters and the organisation and everything that goes on in the background. Jez has pretty much nailed the flavour of the show tonight. It's just we want everyone to come on and tell us what an awesome job we've done and how much they love us.
It's just an ego boost.
Yeah, pretty much. No, I think it is an opportunity for a bit of reflection and kind of looking back at it. Obviously, Sunday's usually our kind of mental health day, and I think it kind of ties into that to an extent. I was quite keen tonight to talk about the journey, talk about the process. Yeah. Kind of, I've got the notes that I put in the group earlier. I've got some pretty crazy statistics to talk about later on that are that I think kind of really draws light to what this process has been and kind of how it started, where it came from, that first night that we no longer talk about, kind of the early days of DJ Yabs getting us booted off of the stream. I think, there's a lot to kind of drop back into and have a natter about. And I think it's, I mean, to be honest, for me and the boys, I was keen to do this because I think it'd be a cathartic experience for us to just drop back in. But equally, the reason we wanted to do it as a show and open it up is because we'd love for you guys to come on and have a little natter and tell us about your best bits and all that sort of stuff. Like I say, it's Sharpie's pretty much nailed it. It is pretty much just so that we can kind of get you guys on to make us feel like we've done a good thing. But ultimately, I think it's a good thing to round it off and just have a natter. Here he is. He's going to tell me off for saying that. Go on, mate.
No. Love it. Still waiting for my pork chops to cook, so I thought I'd come and say hello.
All right,
Oi,
sweet. How's it going?
Yeah. No one told me about this. What are you talking about?
Got some bad news, Sharpie. Yeah, sorry, mate. You're out of a job. I think that's one of the key points. Is look, we've all got jobs, and as much as kind of some people are doing slightly less work or different work or whatever at the moment, ultimately this is extracurricular for us, and it has been a lot of work to kind of to keep it going in the format that it's running on. And I think we're just kind of. There's so many funny comments in here. Maisie, my little sister, saying feels like a breakup.
Yeah, is that your sister? Oh, cool.
My little stepsister. Yeah,
Bless.
Big up, Maisie.
Sorry,
Rosie's
Maisie.
back in the comments. Rosie's not been around for a while. Maybe if you'd stuck around, Rosie, we wouldn't be doing this.
Oh, yeah, we'll put it on you. That's fair. God.
Nah.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm not signed in as a.
You're not, so I can do this. No. Oh,
Yeah.
I totally thought that was me that was going to get cut there when you said that.
Can I have a code so I can be in a bit more
Yeah.
control?
Yeah, totally. Have you done the job here?
I'm doing anything.
But what's the bet? We get the best ratings we've ever had tonight as well, just
Yeah,
to
for sure.
really turn the screw.
I reckon.
No,
Yeah.
it's not about ratings that much. Nah, it's like Charlie touched on earlier. I think it's quality over quantity. We've noticed that on some of the shows we're doing. I think a big part for me is when we get an artist on, we want to make sure that they're getting the viewership that we think they deserve. So I think there's clearly something going on with the algorithm. Facebook apparently doesn't like people doing regular live streams, and I mean, well, here's a statistic for you today. I'm sure a load of people have seen this today, but we hit 7,000 likes on Facebook today, which is
Oi.
Boom.
It's
Yeah.
a virtual pub exclusive.
He's got control of the samples now.
yeah, baby.
Boom.
So we hit 7,000 on Facebook today, and that's not a gloat. The reason I say that is, look, there's clearly something going on with the algorithm to an extent, because we've got 7,000 people, we go live, and a handful of people, legends, VIPs, OGs and everything, all come on and kind of support it. But I'm pretty sure not everyone gets the notification or even kind of sees it in their feed and stuff. So I think dropping down the attempt that we did to drop down to 4 days was a bit of an attempt at that kind of fixing that. But
Sorry.
it's
7,000
lunges.
Hello, Sarah, darling.
Yeah, so I think that the recent changes that we did were a bit of an attempt to solve a few of those issues. But ultimately, I think if we were to drop it down to, like we're talking about, kind of one-off, bigger, longer form shows and stuff. All the comments coming in.
Squid, I'm going to
Beautiful.
Can you send me a code so I can?
Yeah, I've got my emails open. There's no. Yeah, he's all right. He's in the background. I'll find it and I'll send it to you, Jez. He's gone. Yeah. So yeah, I knew this was going to be a little bit rambling in the initial kind of chat, but I think
this is a random show and it's a bit unkilted for me. I don't know. I feel mixed emotions. I know how hard it is to keep this running as its current format, but at the same time, I love doing it. And the messages we get sometimes of support, just regarding being there through it, or when the people are like isolated, I know that's going to be a bit of a loss for some people. And I believe that wholly and truly, because because of the messages, I think it's so yeah, I genuinely feel a little bit like deflated, but then at the same time elated at the fact we're still going and we're still going to be bringing stuff forwards. Just gonna have to have a reshuffle around, but yeah, boys, I love you, and you guys have been a massive part of my life. I've still not met some of you.
I know that's bonkers, isn't it? Me and Charlie have never met. That's weird, isn't it?
Shut up. We've met.
I want you to be like, yeah, we have, and then me be like, have we?
Have we?
I think you're underestimating how much people just liked originally logging out on and chatting to a group of people, getting drunk, being human and chill. There's tons of people doing online live sets and gigs. It's the local lads, ladies chatting, drinking to much and feeling
Been
like the pub. I can't read. The
Sold it in the
screen's
early
really far
days.
away.
Don't think it needs to be so organised. I think stop worrying about it so much. Chillax, Lenny.
Yeah,
Justine.
fair feedback. I think we've always kind of had to sort of ride the line between kind of wanting it to be. I mean, when we're getting acts on and stuff, we want it to kind of be professional enough that ultimately we're working with professional musicians and artists, right? So we want it to kind of, we want them to feel safe and secure in coming onto the platform, but equally we want to kind of keep it just having a laugh and that type of thing. So it has been I wouldn't say a difficult balance, but it's been something that we've constantly kind of kept our eye on, is this balance between kind of professionalism and kind of just having a laugh. And I think, yeah, that's definitely been something we've been conscious of.
Yeah. Oh. Have we got music tonight? I've not checked in. I've had a weird weekend where I've had to put my phone away. But yeah, what we got organised? Have we got music? Is it just us?
It's basically just us saying the same thing for about an hour.
No,
I
okay.
think the aim of the show really is to Jack's just done the thing that I've got as well. Whoa. Fair play, Jack. That's a lot of work that's gone into that. Yeah, we really do. I think the tone of the show tonight is, look, we just want to get you guys on for a natter, just kind of, particularly the people that have kind of been involved in terms of, I mean, obviously all the viewers, all the people that have contributed to masterclasses, all the artists. There's a whole host of people that have been involved with this show, and I think it'd be really cool to, hey mate. It'll be really cool to get some various people on and just have a natter about this whole experience, and kind of, yeah, I got a bottle of wine here, so that's going to be happening. And I think
Talking of wine.
Yeah, let's go back to that very first day where we just didn't know what we were doing. Everyone was on a phone. Nobody had fancy microphones or lighting or anything, and we just went on the internet and kind of got drunk together.
And I came along and made it all look pro, and then started this sort of studio envy, setup envy. And it sort of descended into quite a funny game, actually. I quite enjoyed it.
I've got some notes on that first night. Remember when Bomber came on? That feels like a lifetime ago. In fact, I hit you with some of these stats, right, Charlie? Did you know that this is our 69th show that we've done?
What?
I mean, that's a cool number to be sort of ending on. So, yeah, Luke is in the comments. He's going to be on soon. It looks like all the boys are going to be on. So this, yeah, we're going to have all the lads on. So yeah, this is, when this finishes, this will be our 69th show. So when you go onto the videos on Facebook and look back at the videos, it's going to say videos bracket 69, which I like. We have 7,000 likes on Facebook. We launched on the 20th of March, which was 37 days ago. And this is the big one that I was going to save, but I'm probably going to say it quite a few times out tonight. We have reached our, do you know what, right, have a guess in Charlie, but also in the comments. What do you think our total reach is? The number of people that we've reached through the whole thing of this from day one. How many people have we reached? With all the adverts that we've ran, with all the videos that we've put out there, bearing in mind Bert Miller's video reached bloody 7,500 people.
I have an inkling it's over 300,000.
Anybody in the comments got any guesses? How many people have we reached total with Butler's 2.7 million?
Fair play.
Any other guesses? Any other guesses?
150,000.
Close. Oh, there's so many lush messages coming in. I feel like we're skipping. We're going to go back in a minute and read through all of these comments. Yeah, if Steve, you're pretty close. Yeah, we've reached over 300,000 people with this. 1/3 people we've reached with this pokey little platform that we set up with our mates. That when I realised it today, I was getting these stats together and I thought I'll just have a quick look, see what the total reach was. I thought it was going to be, 100,000 or something. It's 300,000 people. Well, 300,000 plus. It's like 30 something or other.
I'm trying to deduct. I think that's 1,000 billion, Emily. 100,000 billion. I'm not sure it's that many. Is that many? I can't count them. The zeros are too close together. Wow.
There's a fair few.
That is nuts, actually.
I mean, obviously, one of those people could be that they literally just saw a post or something. They might not have tuned into the live show and kind of sat in the comments and stuff. But ultimately, 1/3 people. I'm proud of that.
Impressions is what they're labelled as, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, that's it.
And it's just, I feel blessed to have been a part of it. Appreciate you boys getting me involved. Oh, what's going on? Sorry, my
wine delivery. Let's go through some of these lovely comments because, not for ego reasons, just because people are writing really lovely things and I don't want to skip over them. make them feel like we're not reading them. So Libby's in saying, it's been incredible. You guys are the best. I've really enjoyed feeling like I'm back in the Bay again, going to gigs and laughing so much it hurts. You're all hilarious and so blooming lovable. I'm going to miss it. Thank
Libby,
you, Libby.
Jeff Coe, thank you very much. What's
Thank
a
you.
hero?
Yeah,
I just appreciate all the people that tune in every night. I think it's incredible, and the people that have come on with some. I mean, some of the topics have been really deep and can put people in a very vulnerable position. And I really appreciate those conversations because I know personally they've helped at least tens of people that have contacted me, like 20 maybe people. And that's amazing. And I appreciate everyone's input and support and everyone's candor. Is that the right word? I think it is. Yeah.
I think the level of that support and those messages was in the early stages was one of the things that really hit us, wasn't it? People were, I mean, let's be honest, without, obviously we're not going to name anyone or anything, but people were opening up to us like completely, as in laying their whole thing on the line and saying, look, this, and sort of expressing what this was doing for them in times where it was all a little bit uncertain. It was a little bit kind of, nobody knew what the future was going to hold. I think where we're in a different position now is people have their lockdown routines now, don't they? And people are kind of a lot more settled into this. But in the early stages, it was kind of, the world was a crazy place to be, and people were very uncertain and unsure of what was going to kind of what was going to pan out. And I think there was a lot of scared people out there, and some of the messages that we got, not that we can necessarily help directly with that in terms of offering advice and stuff, but just having this platform and just allowing people to, like Libby said, feel like they're just sat in the pub and they're with mates and stuff. That seemed to resonate with people.
And the videos have content on them which sort of allow people, or at least give people a vernacular. Not that anyone doesn't have. It's like we all have tools, and some people are really can easily talk about sort of mental health or like quite serious topics. But by having those conversations, to those that aren't sure of them or aren't confident in how to approach it, hopefully there's some content there that's really valuable that may be able to allow you to broach a topic or a conversation with someone that you haven't been able to have before. And that was my real driving force behind the Sunday shows, really, was just trying to create open dialogue and open conversations to
and for what it's worth, mate, I think you did a fantastic job with it. It pretty much, the Sundays was your thing, and you drove that. And I think, well, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Like I say, some of the messages that we've had prove that you like we started off with this thing saying, look, if we can help one person through this, then we've achieved our goal. And now I think each show really, and each kind of part, each little department of this thing has in itself helped that more than one person each, if that makes sense. And I think those Sunday shows, at the end of every single one, we always get a little wave of messages of people kind of saying really nice things. Sorry, Sharpie's asking for the code.
No, you carry on with that.
Whilst I'm getting that code up, I just want to do this quick little run. I've got loads of little rundowns that I'm going to do tonight, so I've basically been through everything we've ever done and found Sharpie, I haven't been sent a code. Sort it out. So Sundays, Tom Chapman, Gary Waters, Ricky Hall, Reform, Weesup. I think I might have deleted a couple off the end, so I'm apologies if I'm forgetting anyone. But I mean, that alone, that's a pretty strong list, right?
Yeah, definitely.
They were amazing shows.
There's content in all of those that I thought was really, really powerful. I've watched them back, and there's a lot in them. And I think, obviously, all the videos are going to stay archived, whether you see value in them or not. I hope you do. But also in the musicians, because the musicians in themselves they've been fantastic, and their time in setting up and getting ready, and sound checks and being patient with the technical issues of the software. We really appreciate all of that. Just sticking with us and sort of helping us through it all. It's just been incredible. And again, I don't want to make this sound like it's the final show, as in it's all gone, but it's just changing its format. So I got a message and a ping through my ear, and it just really set me off. This is one of the technical things you have to sort of overcome, and that is that you're constantly been doing stuff whilst talking, whilst trying to keep track of the dialogue. That's been a tricky one.
It's definitely, I think, as much as kind of, God, it's difficult to talk about this stuff without just sounding like we're just rubbing our own egos. But I think, like what you just touched on, is I think that side of it, kind of doing the broadcasting and kind of like right now, like Charlie and I can both see comments down this side, kind of people coming in down the bottom, sound effects over here, that type of thing. And it's definitely like, it's been in terms of kind of, Sharpie, in terms of reflecting back on this thing, to say that we sort of started off all of us just sat on our phones. And I think where we're at now with it, not in terms of like, oh, aren't we great, isn't the quality great, but just personally my journey into learning about this sort of stuff, I feel like quite well set up now to do something like a podcast or a live, just whatever. I think like, we've learned a cool skill set doing this.
Yeah. Oh, massively. Yeah, I've learned how to be a broadcaster, an amateur one, but a broadcaster. I can now set up and do whatever I want at any point. It's quite random to have learnt this new trade.
And you know how to be interviewed on the BBC now as well.
Well, there is that. I think you're bored with that.
I've picked up a few nicknames from all this.
Go on. You've got like 7
The man with a million names.
Yeah.
That's one of them.
The man with over 1,000 names.
I forgot to that I need to actually try and log in before you can get a code. So I was waiting for you to actually do something I needed to. So apologies, but it's all right, everyone. I'm here now. Look.
I just did my California lean and realised I didn't have my watch on. So I'm
California reach around.
Get it down. Get the watch on.
Josh's mum's in saying
BBC
highlights for me: Charlie being shut down, Bert Miller, Luca and his kitchen tips.
Offence taken.
Noted, Anna Holder. Thank you.
Luca and his kitchen tips. Jay and his positive talking. The Kindred gang giving us the festival vibe. Emma Pick blowing us away. The 2 lads, the one with the crazy voice from Bristol. Jeremy's brick wall, Sam's dulcet tones, thank you. It's Luca's microphone, and getting to see Josh's face, only a mother would love. We love his face as well. She says, "I thank you for making the early lockdown nights extremely special and creating history." Thank you, Anna. That's beautiful.
That's lovely.
Oh, there's loads. Rosanna, do you see what Rosanna said?
Go on, Rosie. What are you saying?
Dude, it's been emotion. The night I found out about lockdown, I already been self-isolating for a week and thought of living on my own, not seeing my boyfriend, friends and family. I was broken. I saw you saw me break down that first night. I remember it. You picked me up and you got me through this. Love you all. Oh, Rosanna, you're a big part of that, actually. That previous comment about sort of people coming on and being open and honest. So appreciated, honestly. Big respect and a lot of love.
Stevie Evans. Thanks for the comment. Jeremy's gonna read it.
The virtual pub has enabled me to get in contact again with a couple of spoken to in a while. He's had a bottle of wine. It shouldn't have come to this, but it did. For that, I'm very grateful. I feel like I know so many people on here, as well as that I've never met, but now want to. Thank you so much for all the time and effort you've put in. Hey, same goes to you. Thanks for tuning in every night. You guys have devoted some hours to it as well.
These are like eulogies, aren't they?
Does everyone have Jeremy in the background? It's basically Jeremy a background for the font and the text, because all I can see is text and I can't see Jeremy's face.
I can see like a boiled egg.
What about this? Does this work? I mean, it makes me bigger, which is always. Oh, that's my screen. Wait, we don't need to. I mean, there's nothing mad on my screen, but I just don't want to share it. If that's all right. Right. Someone read that comment. I'm going to go grab the bottle of wine that I forgot to bring up.
Man, I got to see Ollie, Rue, Fair, Mother Vulture, Milo, Tegan, Tugboat Captain, Kindred, Jamie Yoss, Drake's Island, Record Street, Andy Quick, Emma Pick, Bert Miller, Actual Magic, Ricky Hall, my guy Joe Sinclair, Brick Walls, OK Penrice, Awkward L, Salty V, and some of the craziness of TPGT. Luca Made Food, Joseph knocking up some plants. Got to finally release my single. Good work to everyone involved. True pleasure. Made some friends for life from this. Thank you, guys.
And
Looking
again,
for the
Jack,
real.
thank you to you, because you've been huge in the background, booking acts or putting us onto acts and things like that. And I've got to see some, outside in the real world. I like going to see live music, and this has been a great platform to be able to see some new acts that I didn't already know and get to sort of fanboy over some I already did. Like I had a text from the Mother Vulture guys yesterday saying how much they enjoyed it and wanted to do it again. You can't at the moment because we're stopping it. But then that's the sort of thing, moving forwards, we could maybe do a big...
They can do it again.
They can, yeah, for sure.
And also,
That was really nice. They got in touch. I think they said sorry for the delay. We've had a crazy time, but yeah, that was really nice there because I really do fanboy over them. So
also
we noticed
we
I
are
was wearing their shirt
brushing
yesterday.
slightly over one of the funniest nights of my life, which was when we had Wagner on the show, thanks to Chris Hines.
Mental.
Literally, what an absolute gem that man is, both in the form of Chris Hines and Wagner. Wow.
Yeah, and we had Ricky Hall on as well, and you know these guys.
Fanboy over him as well.
I do. Yeah. So you know, this has been nice for me just to drool over some men. If nothing else, I've had a lovely time.
Jamie,
yeah, the beatboxing, man, that was amazing.
I think we need to do like a summary of all the people we've had on if we can
all right.
do that. Still.
Tenor, ready?
That'll take up.
I've done my homework.
I'm going to put it out there and say, you know, we haven't booked any entertainment for tonight because we were just coming on to get you all to say how much you've appreciated us and how great we are. But if there's any of the acts that we've had on watching who want to jump on, we can send you a link and just, we'll have it as like a one last jam night.
Totally. Also, I strongly disagree with this massaging our ego type narrative because it's not. Yeah, I know. I'm just making sure because it's not. It's giving people time to say their love and appreciation.
I think it's more of an opportunity for us to say and express our love and appreciation to you lot more than the other way around. Because you know,
would you believe on the last night in its current format, one of my headphones has just died. Well, I think it's my adapter, but I've had my rigs sorted me out the whole time through. And it's just fallen apart on the last night. All right, ready?
Yeah, I believe that.
Right.
Deep breath.
DJ Yabs, Milo Gore, Ollie Harris, Bert Miller, Rob Hunt, Andy Convey, Kindred, Thomas Hargreaves, Emma Pick, Damon from Akoda, The Kaisens, Andrew Gilmore, Mother Vulture, Jamie Yost, Ash Taylor, McQueen, Rue, Tagan, Paxton, Tugboat Captain, Record Street, Moriarty Pub Quiz, Red Right Hand Pub Quiz. Boom. I mean, that tone made it sound like we didn't appreciate them, just listing them off. But that's amazing, right?
You didn't get Jizz on there from Suburban Symphony. You didn't get Tom from Suburban Symphony.
Yeah, I did. I said Tom Hargreaves. I only missed one.
Oh, Phil.
And all the masterclass guys.
Yeah, well, you're on that list as well.
Yeah,
ready?
As well.
Oh, go on, full screen him.
Hold on, right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Jay Unwin doing his isolation motivation show. Sarah doing yoga. Owls, who originally did the gardening show that Rossi later took over. Obviously, Rossi done an amazing job of it. Cy Holden doing the fitness show. Luca's incredible cooking masterclasses. Casey, remember her? The first yoga girl? Yeah, she was good. Remember Zumba with Leanne? That was fun. Remember homeschooling with Emma? That was awesome. Cocktails with Domain? That was a belter. That's where WeSup ended up. They went up onto that list. We had a chat with WeSup, and obviously Giles Campbell Longley from the Motors Project. Who could forget that one? What an interview that was. I literally left him till last just so I could put that joke on the end of it. I mean, you know that.
I mean, we've got to have an excuse to talk to people that we would never really get a chance to, maybe.
I mean, for me, that, like...
Sam's just pouring himself
I was having a chat. I was having like a...
gone out the window now.
Yeah. I was having an online ongoing conversation with Giles anyway, but to say, like, I mean, yeah, we've all got our personal highlights from this, but to say that I got to do that interview on this show, that was the highlight for me. I absolutely loved it.
I mean, it's a bit of a convoluted way to orchestrate that interview, isn't it? But fair play. I'll sit on this platform and then about 4 weeks into it, I'll see if he's up for it.
yeah, this was all a ruse just to make sure that Giles knows how much I fancy him.
Yeah.
I love you. I really love you. No, it's good.
Bringing the serious one, yeah, big shout out to Emily for all her help with our Thursday nights. It's been incredible.
Emily's got the link, I think, so Emily's going to be joining us soon. She said she's got a couple of things to do, but she's going to come on and talk specifically about
the... get some vanish out and scrub some carpets, I expect.
Yeah.
Just sloshing this around everywhere.
I think we owe it to Emily to save the Pub's Got Talent chat for when she's on, because ultimately she's organised that whole thing. So it's really weird only having one ear. It's like, I don't like hearing my natural voice. I like hearing my mic'd up dulcet tones, as Anna called them. Got another list. We've got lists for days here.
It's
Oh yeah, another virtual pub exclusive.
It's a virtual pub exclusive.
Owen's going to come on tonight, and we're going to have a little natter about his show and talk about potentially even bringing it forward in another format. But we're going to save that because that's
It's a virtual pub exclusive.
But yeah,
That's
Owen's
so
going to be about
exclusive, I've
tonight.
never heard it.
Yeah, that's how exclusive it is. Nobody even know. I just thought of it then.
Got another massive comment from Amy.
Yeah.
It's the last Sunday show. I was on the first one. I opened up and said some stuff I haven't said out loud to too many people. I felt liberated. Oddly enough, I happened to be wearing the same pair of pants I had on that night. Weird. So grateful for
Taken
all
them
the
off and
fabulous
washed them at
friends
some
I've made. Look forward to meeting you all in real time. Yes, Amy, you legend. Well
Get
done.
yourself back on. Come and say hello.
Yeah, for sure. And Simone's chipped in there with my brave friend. Big ups, legend. Yeah, you're both legends that we've met through this. Which is
Yeah.
lovely.
No, thank you again for your support.
Yeah, definitely.
She's
Do you want another list or some more stats?
bloody love a list. I don't know. You got a pie graph?
Yeah, I have actually.
Pie chart. Chart. It's a pie graph. Graph.
I can't show it because of all the other mental stuff that I've got on my screen.
You've
It
actually
definitely would
got
be
it.
the
I
last
was
show if I showed that.
joking.
No, I'm only
such a
joking.
square.
Probably. All right, let's talk about the virtual club. Remember that when we did that for a little while? That was fun, wasn't it?
That was all right, wasn't it?
Yes.
Huh?
We were trying our hardest with that. Don't say it was all right.
Oh,
What's
sorry.
that?
Well, that was
The
no, I
virtual
didn't mean-
club. Remember that?
I thought it was crap, and I said that was crap, wasn't it? I said that was all right.
It
wasn't
was no. Can I just say, Sam? I think I speak for all of us, but we all can have a word. But your input into this has made it all possible. Whilst we've been hosts and sort of doing a bit of background stuff, your company and your logistic,
Oh shit! I've just
mine
backstage,
and
sorry.
support. Oh shit!
That
Throughout this whole thing, including the
Sorry,
virtual.
that's enough to
That's right.
distract even the most professional broadcaster.
But even yeah, hold on, we got a funny person coming.
yeah,
on
we're
in a
not
second.
going to stand a chance now, are we? Like rubbing
Yeah.
our ego. He's just going to come in and absolutely destroy us.
Yes. Okay. All right. Right. Too much doom and gloom. Cheer the fuck up. All right.
No, we're
We need to have
happy.
let's-
We're happy.
I'm
We've got our
loving it.
lives back. We don't have to do this anymore.
But how am I
I'm
going to see
joking.
you guys? How am I going to see you? I come in here because I just read this terrible news and now you're going to disappear.
You've actually
not
got my phone
gone.
number. You just give me a FaceTime. It's fine.
We're not gone.
It's cool.
Look, I had like 5-10 minutes free and I was like, look, if it's going to be a last little lunch.
Oh, were you supposed to be grateful?
Yeah. I'm grateful to myself, okay? All right, it's fine. No, boys, it's good stuff, man. I mean, you've been in here, you've been pumping in a lot of time. It's a lot of effort. It's as much as it's fun and it's been a cool thing. You know, you've got a lot of other stuff to do as well. You know, like life is. You know, you still got to live your own lives and do your own thing. And you know, I'm just coming to say, well done, boys. You've done a cracking job.
I'm
been
suspicious.
lovely.
When are you going
I
to
know,
start
yeah.
slagging us off?
No,
He's not. He's not. He's not got trousers.
Really
Thanks for
well.
stand up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We do appreciate it.
No, honestly, that's it. It's just a nice one today. It's a nice
He's
one.
in the name backstage.
Wagner's.
We've just had a name pop up backstage that says Wagner's pimp. So let's bring him in the conversation as well. How's it going, man?
Chris, you bring absolute fire every time, my dude. Absolute fire every
It's a virtual
time.
pub exclusive.
And I love it. I love it.
I mean, thanks to all you guys, me and Ollie have had way too much fun doing this every week. It's been just hilarious.
It's been one of the
man.
highlights of my week, I think.
It's been
Definitely.
the highlight of our week as well, you know, doing it as well. So thanks for
It's
you
brought a
guys.
certain level of anxiety with it, I think. Like, what the hell are they going to do now?
Well, there was
When I saw Wagner come on, I grabbed my phone and just launched it across the room. I was like, "There's no way you've just done this. There's no way." Oh,
Amazing.
I walked in. After that, I woke the missus up. I was like, "Baby, it's time to go. Wagner's on the screen." Right.
Because my missus is coming home in a minute, so you got to go.
I mean, you didn't meant to be on for 10 minutes. You got half hour out of him.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. What a thing. What a
I
thing,
know.
man.
Chris Hines and me have been discussing this Thursday's show, but sadly, Rolf Harris is just going to have to take a time out. It's a shame. 'Cause he would have been a great guest.
Wasn't he outed as a nonce?
That was the joke.
You've taken quite a lot of
He
time
was
out.
going to do Animal Hospital live from prison, but
Oh dear, that was
Jesus.
bad
No.
taste.
Awesome stuff, boys. But no, Chris, well done, mate. I mean, when you're writing those tracks, like the original tracks, like, I mean,
I can't take you seriously, even when you're being genuine. It's just not.
I'm trying to be genuine here, mate.
It's like, Chris, well done, Chris. But at the end of the day, have you got teeth like this?
But it's a no. It's a no from me.
Yeah, honestly, mate, I love your stuff, but just fuck off.
I'm not going to lie. Most of my lyrics were written 5 minutes before a first rehearsal. Just scribbled it down on my phone and then just went for it. That's what most of them make no sense.
Mate, doesn't need to. All right, comes from the heart.
Put the lyrics out because I don't know how well you can hear what we're saying, but a lot of it's just absolute rubbish.
No, we can hear it, and it's clearly rubbish, but it's clearly brilliant rubbish.
Lockdown.
As long as you can appreciate how awful it is, that's great.
Yeah,
it was absolute genius.
I think my favourite show was, no, they were all. I've actually, do you know what? I had this thought the other day, and I've decided that I like all three equally in their own right.
But I mean, I really like the Crystal Maze ending. Like,
yes.
That was one of my favorites. I was laughing so much.
I like the way, when you think it's finished. Every single one of them, actually, even like your unveiling was like, you think Ollie's done his thing and that's finished. Oh no, what's this? I'm just Chris Hines under a bedsheet. Yeah, fine, fair enough. And then, the Crystal Maze thing with the puppets. Well, one of my favourite bits from that was when you went beyond the Crystal Maze thing, but the Tupperware pot was still there. And the puppet came on and just slung that over his head. That looked rehearsed. That was incredible.
The funny thing was, like, obviously we couldn't rehearse that bit without covering the room in shaving.
yeah, true, yeah.
That was just freestyled, and it was just so funny.
How long did it take to clean up?
That's great.
I mean, I think Ollie finished the cleaning today, actually.
Nice.
We did a quick hoover around, but there was a lot of it. And I think
so who we got in this chat? Who's in the chat right now? Let's have a look. It's the first time I'm actually kind of watching the viewing, and then I've logged into the chat as well. So
amateur.
Chat's open. So
amateur.
I mean, I'm usually I can just spout and just go, but like this is great. Butler, when's Butler coming on? Like, I mean, I did speak to Butler the other day. Butler, come on! Like, you wanted me to be on when you were on, so just get on now.
Get Rosie back in here as well. She's
Rosie. Rosie, look, you say, is AJ the live act tonight? If you come on, Rosie, there's a striptease going right now. Let's go. Let's go.
That is a guarantee. Guarantee.
Is AJ the live act tonight?
Oh no. Well, obviously there is. We will have the all meet up when it's all sorted. We'll have the big meet up and we'll throw a big party.
How about there's a festival coming?
Location. Oh, there is going to be a festival. Yes,
you might be invited.
Yeah.
Guest speaker.
See if there's room,
mate. Honestly,
we'll do a live set. We'll have to do a live set.
It'll be crazy. It'll be really good.
We'll do a medley of all of them.
An orchestra.
Said it now, so that has to happen.
We'll book Wagner in person.
Mate, I'll tell you what, leave it to me. I'll book him for you guys, and then I'll sort my commission on top, and then that's cool. All right, done.
That's really nice.
Game.
Yeah, honestly, from the heart. From the heart.
Yeah, from the heart.
Always.
I've heard it.
We owe you so much. Literally.
Charlie, how's that mic stand holding up?
From Big Brother.
That mic stand is holding up brilliantly, my friend.
Yes, mate. Good. All right.
So's the invoice.
This is the real reason it's closing down. We owe this guy so much money.
Contributions.
£5 a day for this mic stand. That was with 80% discount.
It's a branded one, mate. It's only because we've known each other for so long. That's the only reason I gave it to you that. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Thank you,
What else do you do for me? What else do you do for me? Okay. All right.
Not something we could broadcast.
Not enough. Not enough anymore, Charlie. Honestly, it's not enough.
That's not what you told me before.
Oh, look at this, Lenny. A festival with just AJ singing Justin Timberlake songs. Of course, Lenny. If you're going to be there, you want to do a duet. Let's have a bit of fun. Let's involve
for 12 hours straight.
Oh man! All right, for charity. How many JT songs are we going to do?
Are you ready? In a 3, and a 2, and a 1. Boo! Rosanna.
Oh,
Rosie.
Why is Rosie down there? Can you put her like next to me? Is that right? Can you put her like?
No. That's all I can do.
Oh, bro, it's a long reach, Rosie. It's a long reach.
A California reach.
Oh my god, that was a fun chat. That was a fun chat.
That
We
was a
enjoyed
fun
ourselves. Rosie, what's happening with you? I mean, how are you doing? Like, what's going on in your world?
Well, I'm in bed at 8:45 on a Sunday
It is Sunday. There's Sundays the most
with
night to have that.
my little puppy,
Oh, nothing like that.
Flushy. There we go.
Oh, hello.
He's like, bugger off, I'm sleeping.
Trying to sleep.
How are you, sweetheart? Are you well?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm good.
Yeah. Are you not poorly, are you?
I've got a bit
You're
of a
not-
headache. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, is that as a result of the pressure of the pandemic, or is that alcohol related?
Right, I'm going to tell you the full story. Okay.
Oh,
Break it
yeah,
down.
no.
Like really,
Yeah.
like kind of
Right,
like
bring the lights down.
make some fun out of it. Make some fun out of this. Let's go.
Drunk
Come on,
everything.
tell this story, Rosie.
I'm
Let's
gonna
go.
tell this story because it might help people. Who knows? So, I don't know about anyone else, but during lockdown, I've never experienced a panic attack in my life, and I had been experiencing a lot of panic attacks at 2 a.m. for some reason.
Waking
Obviously, yeah, I was just waking up and couldn't breathe, and just it was happening for about 2 weeks every night. So I wasn't sleeping, and I didn't know what it was at first. And obviously, I live on my own, and when you can't breathe and your hands go tingly and your ears start ringing and you're sweating, and you're like,
Scary,
oh god, what's happening?
Were you dreaming of AJ at the time?
Probably.
That's what
Yeah.
induced the
Usually
panic
what kicks
attack.
it off for me.
Oh, it's a different kind of tingle, that one, Sharpie. Come on. Right.
And
But no, sorry, Rosie, not to interject. Carry on.
No, sorry, that was my fault.
Flash can't really do anything to save me, my puppy. So I had to call my dad, and it was just I felt so sorry for my dad, and he had to kind of calm me down. But I phoned my GP because I was like, this is getting ridiculous, and he said, well, maybe you're a bit anxious. And I said, no, I'm not. I don't get
Definitely not.
anxious. No.
Don't believe you.
But yeah, he's put me on some medication called sertraline, which I thoroughly recommend.
Yeah.
Is this why you come on? Because you're
Oh,
flying right now.
It says 2 a day, but I'm doing 4 a day.
Yeah.
I'm really nervous all the time.
What happens in lockdown stays in lockdown, darling.
Goes very well with Goldschlager, does it, Rosie? Just goes very well with it. Yeah.
Goldschlager!
Why not, mate? It's outside the box. Outside the box.
I like
Oh,
it.
1996 called. It wants its
Yeah.
booze back.
Well, mate, if you want to go for the Jägermeister, then that's fine as well, okay? All right, we're mixing it right up.
I like
Right,
that.
Go, Rosie, carry on. What's next?
Sorry, yeah.
So yeah, basically, I can't really drink much now because I've had a gin tonight, and it's just given me a headache. So that was a really long story to explain why I've
Wow.
got a
There we are.
headache. So
Oh, sweetheart.
You're on drugs and you're drunk.
yeah. Happy Sunday, guys.
That's my dog. That's my dog.
The primary focus here should really be on is the citrulline helping? Is it? Are you okay now?
yeah, I haven't had since taking it. I mean, it took about a week to kick in, but now I don't get any panic. If I get
I'm really glad.
if I get a sore throat or a cough, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I don't go, it's corona. So yeah.
Well, at least you're okay, Rosie. I'm glad you're okay. All right, and you're doing all right. And you feel free to call one of us. Maybe not me because I'm fucking useless, but call one of these guys. And
This is a
if you
lie.
want to laugh and a cheer up, then give us a shout, of course. But anyway, happy you're here. Happy you're
Put my number
okay.
in the private message.
Adam Butler. Adam
AJ.
Butler. Oh, what's going on, boy? How are you?
All about seeing your sexy face.
Oh,
no.
yes, mate. It's such a shame that we
Back
couldn't
in the
get
bathroom.
Jarrett involved.
I know.
That would have been.
I know. I
such
spoke to him.
a-
He said he's not going to be around. Shame.
Oh,
That is a
yeah,
shame.
so we've had a little chit chat and stuff. Me and Jarrett, we're going to try and cross paths
Just like
another
to,
time.
I'd just like to point out to the both of you, Adam and AJ, this is a family-orientated show up until about 10 o'clock, so please keep it PC. All right? I know
I'll give you.
I know it.
I'll be back in an
Can't
hour and
promise.
10 minutes. Okay?
Yeah. Should we come back? Should we come back later?
Dressed appropriately.
Yeah.
Naked.
He's not wearing
No.
trousers. He's going to stand up and he's going to be naked. I guarantee it.
Well, I was hoping that we
from
could
the shower.
actually. I was hoping we could stand up and actually digitally touch tips this evening, Charlie. If that's a possibility. I mean,
He's talking
Digital
about fingers.
docking.
He's talking about fingers.
yeah, of course. Big fat, chubby, veiny fingers, Charlie. Damn. Well, look, I'm gonna have to I'll pop back on a bit later. Like, have a bit of fun, have a bit of chat.
He was going to milk that,
Good.
wasn't
Yeah, he was. Who just kicked him out?
Wow, that was ruthless. Who kicked him out? That legit wasn't me.
he? That was
Can I just say
Wow.
cheers to you boys? Absolutely incredible what you've been doing. Like, honestly,
Thanks, mate. I just
Cheers, bro.
to celebrate the cheers with you.
if I was wearing a hat, I'd take it off. But for once, I'm not.
Yeah, what's going on? You've taken your hat off to
I
in
had a
honour to the
haircut.
honour of the pub.
I thought I'd have
don't-
a haircut. Come on, celebrate.
I think this
We've
might be
had
the first
some-
time I've ever seen you without a hat on.
No, it's not. We've had some.
Oi, Butler, are we going to drop our exclusive?
We've got a facial hair journey.
Mate, do you know what? Yeah, I might actually go out for a bit and try and finish it.
Yeah? Ooh, we got an exclusive on our hands.
Hopefully.
Me and Butler are doing a collab. Best believe.
There's two.
What, like
Yeah,
Goodfellas
yeah,
and
yeah.
Heinz Beans?
Yep. Rice and peas, baby.
I love that we've got like references from the show as well. So many little like
We've got our
things
own
have come up.
quotes.
That, yeah, it's great. The Miller Gate is one of my favourites.
I'm trying to get my auntie to come on later and just put an end to all this.
I was going to bring. Sorry for yawning.
What, and say
No,
that
I'm going to bring that
categorically
comment
was
up
no
a minute
gorilla?
ago.
What's that, shopping?
Is she coming on to say there categorically was not a gorilla?
I hope not.
Put an end to
I
it.
hope not.
Stop
I
this
hope not.
nonsense.
Could you
Imagine
imagine
that.
if she stabbed you in the back and literally went, "What do you mean?"
Oh god,
that?
I'd love that. I'd love it so much.
One of the biggest laughs I've had during this whole process was when Gav was on explaining what he does for a living and said, "I don't put lipstick on monkeys." Still makes me laugh.
Talking
Who
of
does
G-dubs, I spoke to him earlier. He rang as soon as the message went out and just rang to like check in and make sure everything was okay, which was a lovely sentiment. But he also
Yeah, he's
said
a
he's going
good
to come on. So
Well, I'll dip out then and
Cool for that.
try and finish verse 2.
yes.
Oh, verse
it?
2. There's a clue.
Oh,
Yeah, we just said that a minute
I
ago.
reckon it's a painting.
yeah. All right, mate. It doesn't have to be a
Right.
moat. Hang on. No, that the joke doesn't work. Forget I said that. Owen's coming on in a bit. Let's do the thing then, because he's going to.
All right,
Yeah. All right. Sweet. Let's do
in a
that.
bit.
Peace out.
Right.
Love you, man.
I gotta shoot as well.
Don't worry, people. Butler will be back soon. for
I may
another
come on again
Chris.
later. I've got to hop out.
Thank you.
Oh,
you
yeah,
so
you're welcome all night, Chris. Come on,
Yeah,
whenever,
what time are you streaming? Are you going to be on till?
today.
Just whenever.
Maybe November.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah, it's the last show, but we're never.
We're not
gonna-
actually finishing. We just did this so that everyone could give us some bloody
Yeah.
praise that we've not had all this time.
Ego boost.
I've had
Please
loads
don't
of
go, all right,
praise.
Cheers, buddy.
Chris Hines, if you're still watching, Emily's coming back on in a bit, or coming on in a bit. So pop back on then. That'd be a cool time to come on.
Roxanne, have you got a tattoo on your arm?
Roxanne, how many names are you going to get wrong? That's what we should have kept as a statistic. How many times Charlie's called people the wrong name?
What? That's who have I called the wrong name before?
Rosie.
Don't.
I know it
She's
is.
an OG. At least she's off her head on these
I
mad
know,
drugs,
but
and she's not going to blame
She's
you
called
for it.
Rosanna. I can see it. It's written there, but I like to call her Roxanne.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you're called Charlie. I like to call you Susan.
All right, Stamp.
All right, Dave.
I'll tell you why. It's I saw
yeah.
your name and I
Changed
didn't
it.
realise you had tattoos. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a
thank-
sleeve. I've got a mustache.
Oh, fair play.
That was my 25th birthday. Very bad decision.
Yes. Was there
Tom Reed's
alcohol
got one of them,
involved
hasn't
At least
or
you can do that,
sertraline? Pretty sure Charlie said dad like Mark to Lennon. Said what? Said dad like Mark.
This is so difficult. I've only got one ear going on, and it's ruined everything for me. I can barely hear anyone.
mate.
I've
No.
got both of them in, and I still can't understand what Butler's on about.
Pretty sure
Because
Charlie
I'm reading
said
it, and I don't need my ears.
Lennon the other night.
Has it made you lose your balance, Sam?
You
It's
called
made me
Mark.
lose my hair.
No, that wasn't me calling you Mark.
Not really. That's enough to be jealous of, mate.
Pub exclusive.
Boom. But what Rosanna's really here for is the shave. We really appreciate you coming on board for that, Rosanna or Roxanne, whatever I call you.
Yeah, nice one, Dave.
Thank-
Yeah, Dave.
All right,
Yeah, Dave. I'm
all right,
just
so
gonna
yeah.
call you Dave now.
Look, The reason why I said it was when your name first came up on the screen. I was like, look, I thought it was Roxanne, and I started singing Sting, Roxanne, exactly. And then I've been trying not to say it since I thought of that.
Nah, it's Toto. It's Toto, Rosanna.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm ever so sorry.
No, that's Africa.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Yeah, that's Toto Africa. Yeah.
What a song.
Oh.
Simone says she'll go on if Gav does. Well, we'll see you both later then, hopefully.
Well, Simone should come on now.
I've just sent Gav the link.
Just
Just sent Gav the link.
He's pouring a drink.
No,
Don't mind me.
I said I've sent Gav the link, not I'm pouring a drink.
No, but you were pouring a drink, weren't you?
I was cleaning up the red wine that I've spilt.
Oh, you've done an Emily.
Yeah.
Put some bicarbonate of soda, is it? Baking powder?
Maisie's saying, when did that happen? When's the beard going?
Oh, that's the hair. Yeah. Well, we've only reached half the target, so I've only done half the job. And I figured, if we're, I kind of figured that people have donated generously to the NHS, so I better shave my head. So I did. There you go.
Did you film it? Did you film it?
No, I did it drunk, and I forgot to make a thing of it, and then I woke up in the morning and thought, whoa. Actually,
without the video, there's no proof. I don't believe you've done it.
Yeah, no proof. No footage. Didn't happen.
What actually happened was I had like a fade done up to my sort of like longer curly hair that I had before, and then I got drunk and put a number 12 right the way through it. So then I had a fade that went up to longer than it was on the top. It took a good 12 hours of fixing it to get it to look reasonably normal, but now it doesn't. I've just got a McDonald's M on the front of my head. But NHS and that, so generous.
Maisie's saying, please don't do the beard.
All right, I won't.
He was never going to anyway. Well, he would have. If we met at the target.
I've trimmed it. I've trimmed it. Is that not enough? We raised probably, I don't know, 300 odd
we
quid.
want more.
At least Jez has done his.
Yeah, that's true to my word, mate.
Yeah. Not sure it was chosen.
Hey,
This has been imposed upon me.
Nitpicking now. Done my legs and everything.
I am very tempted to do mine. It is.
Why has Justine been at you with those clippers again?
What? Show us the side again.
What grade's it on? Nothing. What? Oh no.
Oh, it's grown out a bit. It still looks mental though.
You can't see it, but it
Yes,
is.
you can.
I'm just going to keep it off. I'm going to own
It's
it.
fine, Justine. It's lovely.
Oh, Steve's put the M is how
Do
it
not
started for
fill
me.
her with confidence. She's going to suggest that she can do it again, and then I'm going to have less grounds to stop her.
This is great. We've
Look,
had
everyone's coming on.
we've had quite a few messages saying I'm just doing this and then I'm going to pop on. So it looks like we're going to have all the OGs on tonight, and maybe even some of the lazy landlords that can't be bothered to come on yet. No,
I mean,
I'm
one of
just
the
joshing.
excuses was me. I know
well,
it's 8
now-
o'clock every night, but I've still got to cook my dinner.
Yeah.
Nah, Luke is doing dad stuff, and Josh is passed out because he went mental last night.
Did
Josh
he?
was asleep.
Yeah.
Josh was texting
My
me,
favourite
God knows
quote from
what
last
hour.
night's show was, "Hey guys, guess what time I started drinking this morning?"
Yeah. He told me he bought a breakfast hooch.
Oh my goodness.
I think they had
Yay.
I dropped my microphone. We had he had a family quiz at 10:30, I think, and they bought a hooch for it.
You didn't. So you didn't rent that microphone off of AJ, did you? Because he's got a huge deposit scheme.
Huge. No, I didn't. No, this is Luca's brothers, Nick Berardino. Thank you very much if you watch it.
Big up MPF. I don't think he's watched any shows.
No.
Nah, yeah, I'm only joking. He's been on. He's just one of those silent watchers, sits in the background, making us feel like nobody's watching.
My
Like, if you
favourite.
commented.
The
then
creepy
maybe-
watchers.
Yeah,
The voyeurs.
yeah. Kyle said he's going to come in. We've got loads of people popping in. Anybody that has been on before, or even if you've never been on before, why not make this the first
If you haven't been on
virtual-
before,
virtual
get back
pub?
involved.
Oh, here we go. She's hidden her laundry.
She's hidden her
Big up
laundry.
Amy inside.
Oh my God.
Hey!
Oi, oi.
It's a
How you guys doing?
exclusive.
Good.
Good.
you?
How are you?
Yeah, I'm cool. I know I hid my laundry, not my lingerie. God, I'm wearing my lingerie. Hid my laundry.
All of it.
Or very few.
You're wearing
Yeah.
lingerie and I'm wearing a t-shirt and nightie.
Got Carl.
Hey!
You're lucky I'm wearing
Carl's got
trousers
his
this time.
suspenders on as well.
You're right.
Oh boy.
I feel like you three on the bottom row know each other more than we know you, even though we've met some of you in the real world. Because you lot in the VIP group have been speaking pretty much non-stop since all of this started, haven't you?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. It's
Like,
been really
cute
like
as hell.
it's been really cool. I feel like I know people like well, like as if I've met them in real life, and
Yeah, it's exactly
know
how I
them.
feel.
It's weird.
I
isn't it?
don't.
so
Like,
it's pretty weird.
Just
me and
to
Charlie
highlight
have
Sorry.
been on that, but
Well, I've
I met
only met
Kyle
one-
through this whole process, and I've seen him over the garden fence.
Yep.
Are you guys
literally know
neighbours and you
one-
didn't know?
Well, no,
No.
he drove to my garden fence.
Oh, okay.
I literally know one person on this screen in person. You other four are basically physical oddities.
It's the
Virtually,
worst one to know as well.
yeah.
Well, Charlie,
Right.
we've actually met.
We Rosanna.
Oh, it's awkward.
God, was it beyond 10 o'clock on a Friday or Saturday evening?
It was
Sharpie kicking everyone off.
Prestige.
I was trying to just make
late
it
at
really
night.
awkward. Didn't work.
It was late
Yeah,
at
why
night.
was it just me and Charlie then? Yeah, late at night, and I think I requested something really shocking that Prestige shouldn't really play, and yeah.
Fair enough.
I don't think you even looked up from your text.
I don't anyway. I'm such an ignorant
I know you're in the zone.
tosser.
I know, you're in the zone.
Well,
you're in the zone.
I've tried to convince girlfriends all along that I'm actually there to do a job other than just oogle or just. I don't mean just.
And
I did
ogle.
like
Yeah,
I just ogle. Ogle?
Ogle.
Ogle?
Ogle.
All right.
Ogle.
I think
Ogle.
everyone knew what I meant.
Google.
Let's all stop being pedantic.
Let's calm it down.
Go stand by the Yakults. No. But yeah, no, it's an actual job. And if you're doing anything more than just pressing play, you know, we're DJs, so we do more than just press play. We put songs on, and we're trying to think of the next song to keep the energy going. And you've got to keep an energy sustained for 4 hours sometimes. So
And the
it's hard
last
work.
thing you need is a drunk woman coming
put
up to you.
requesting Spice Girls.
Yeah.
Did she come up and say, "Tell you what I want, what I really, really want"?
I wanna, do you want to hear my funniest request? It was this year. God, it made me laugh. It was a private party. It was a 21st 21st birthday party, and the mum and the gran came up, and this was their request. It says, do you have that song where it sort of builds up and everyone gets their glue sticks out and then it like drops? That was honestly the request. I was like,
Did you?
That's almost 80% of the house and EDM tracks that I possess. I don't own too much EDM, but yeah, that's pretty much all of them. I was very polite, but it was very vague. That was probably the most vague request I've ever had. And a very fun one.
DJ Yabs in the virtual club.
I remember Butler was involved in me getting booked for I think a 10-year-old's birthday party in the attic at about 4 p.m, and that was weird. And they were requesting Justin Bieber all afternoon, and I didn't have it. And hashtag making children cry because you've got no Bieber was becoming a thing.
Oh,
I didn't like the Beatles so much. It was weird. Anyway.
Let's see if we can not talk about ourselves for 5 minutes and talk to our
My
lovely guests
question
that
to
we've got
everyone
on.
is,
no.
what is
Actually, just quickly, I've got this story about myself I
Oh.
want to tell you. I'm joking.
what is
Oh,
the,
for goodness sake, give it a
I can't
break.
hear Sam.
What about us?
Yeah, I'm joking. What about you lot? I mean, not what about you lot.
hear
I mean, tell us.
I feel
How's
like
life?
Rosie was
Kyle,
midstream.
I'm sure you're going
here.
to say something lovely about me.
Did we lose Rosie?
Oh,
Where's
wow.
Rosie?
Here we go. Here we
where's
go.
Rosie gone?
I think...
No, I know. I was about to tell the story, and only
sorry.
Rosie and Simone were privy to what happened. You saying we should share stories of weird stuff that happened, like with the virtual pub.
Yeah.
And the other night, I can't believe I'm going to tell the story in front of thousands of people. The
I'm
other
excited.
night, So a friend of mine, I'm in a big group chat with a bunch of women from across the world, and anyway, when one of us is down, we all kind of band together and like do stuff to like make each one of us feel better.
Wow.
So yeah, no, and it's a massive group, and we like completely international. Some of us have never met, but we've all become friends, a bit like the virtual pub, but different. Anyway, so she was super down, and I upcycled the hair from my hairbrush. I put it in my pants, and I did a Backstreet Boys dance with fake pubic hair, and it. But I did share it with Simone and with Rosie to bring up the mood a little bit, but I didn't feel brave enough to share it.
Could you not share it on our platform? We've still got about 30.
Yeah.
We've still got about £30 to put into a booster video, so we could really spread that video out and make it go viral. I think
if it was going to like raise £1 million for something fantastic, I might do it, but it is horrendous.
Oh.
It is horrendous. But anyway, so I thought I'd
send
share
it over
that,
to
but
us
only...
just in case, and we'll.
I don't know. Maybe if I'm feeling brave, maybe when I'm allowed to start drinking again, I'll send it to the virtual pub.
Yes. Rosie's in the comments saying it was bloody amazing.
Yeah, I just wanted to share.
Was it do you say Backstreet Boys song?
Yeah, it was Backstreet's back. All right, and then I timed it perfectly. Drop trow, and there it was, just full fake bush.
Wow.
Full bush.
Full bush.
I kind of wish you guys actually knew me in real life, because then that story wouldn't be so weird. It'd be like, oh, it's just another.
No, that's not a weird story in my group of friends. That's pretty on par with everything that I hear on a daily basis. Anyway, I've got a crude bunch of friends, but we're all very lovely.
Oh, well, that's good to know. And I just want to give a shout out to Simone to say thanks for bringing me into the fold.
Rosanna.
Sorry, I couldn't hear anyone, so I had to go. But I just want to say that it was bloody amazing, because I've still got to work, obviously, and I was at work, working from home on my computer, and then all of a sudden I got this Facebook message from Amy. Opened it, and I was on a Zoom conference, not a video one, but I was on like an audio one. And I opened it up whilst people were talking, and all I had was people talking in my ear about really serious stuff, and then Amy just the massive bush hanging out of her crotch, doing
cheeky.
Oh, brilliant! Where is it? Where are you holed up at the moment, Amy?
Me. I'm
like double checking everyone's name now. You've made me feel like really anxious about it. Can I have some of yourself?
I'm deaf in my right ear, so I thought you called me Roman, and I was like, whatever. Cool. I'm on Jersey in the Channel Islands at the moment.
Wow.
And I'll be here until I'm working until the 3rd of June.
Can I ask what you do? Did you tell us
I'm
before?
a living.
I'm sorry.
I think so, but it was ages ago. I'm a live-in carer. So I'm currently with a client in Jersey, and I was only meant to be here for a couple of weeks, but they asked me if I didn't mind staying for 2.5 months, just to reduce the travel between houses and the spread of infection. So I'm living 7 days a week, on call 24/7 at the moment. So because there's no relief carers coming in.
She needs a clap.
Yeah.
Well done. Kyle boy.
Thanks, guys.
Yo.
Thanks.
How are you, mate?
Yeah, good. Here it is.
I
only took 6 weeks.
Yeah, on the final show. Well done. No, we had it last week as well, didn't we? No, last week.
We had it a couple of times.
On Thursday night we had it. My favourite one is Lucas. Have you played Lucas yet? Sorry, I'll come back to
Does anyone remember the Fast Show?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a bit jazz club.
Squid, have you got a jingle?
Never happened.
Enough.
No one could pinpoint like a specific part of my personality to take the piss out of with a jingle, other than maybe a Messiah complex, but it just never really happened. It's all right. I got a whole tune I can do. I don't need no jingles. I'll just
he
spit
does
out
need a
bars.
jingle.
Just spit some bars.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, mate, your poetry.
I can't believe I missed that.
It's coming up again tonight. We're gonna do. Owen's coming on. We're gonna do like a really quick version of Fire in the Pub later on. Just like a quick 20-minute
cool. Yeah, because I
version
missed you rapping. Yeah, I've missed a lot of the shows because of work. But like, I try and watch them back.
Luckily for you, they're all still available on the page, Amy.
Oh, right, what a professional!
I know. I try and go back and watch all of them, but it's like time consuming. But I will eventually watch all of them.
Right, we've got a super duper special guest that's no more special than anybody else. But he's I can see how much he's dressed up for tonight, and I don't want to keep him waiting for too long. He's been there for 20 minutes or so. The problem is we can only have 6 people on the feed at one time.
I'll go.
Who are you gonna chop?
Boom.
I'm actually going to step out for 2 seconds, so I'll be back shortly. So grab Gavin, you guys stay on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is a virtual pub exclusive. He's coming in fresh out the tailors by the looks of it.
Oh my gosh, I want to know what hairstyle he's got.
He's got a big butler in his suit.
No,
I've picked him up quite a lot.
Who is it?
Ladies and gentlemen, in the comments on the stream,
Gav.
make some noise, do the emoji, some atmosphere. Dr. Gavin, everybody! Pew, pew, pew! I feel like I bigged you up too much.
Mate, I can't believe the casino's still open.
Yeah, man. Well, it's more of a clandestine affair, so don't tell anyone.
Can I have an espresso martini, please?
How's it going, man?
Looks like the barman's come in.
Yeah, good. Cheers, guys. Very good.
What, you on the Vin Rouge?
Oh, yeah, you know it, brother.
Yeah, baby. Cheers to that. Bosh.
Ching, ching.
Oh, cheers.
Oh, look, let's go. Clink, clink.
Yeah, it's lovely to jump on, especially seems this is almost like a pinnacle episode, really. I feel a bit privileged being able to jump on.
I think the pinnacle episode was the night you hosted with Sam.
Oh, that was a belter. I forgot about that.
That was a good one, actually. Yeah, I enjoyed that.
We're just on the scrounge for a host. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'll do it.
yeah, right, I guess.
Absolutely brilliant.
It was that good. Squid forgot about it.
No, it was great.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't hear my name on that list earlier.
Oh, yeah. I was saving it for this moment.
We knew you were coming on.
Make it special.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I tell you what I do want to see, though. This video that Amy's been talking about.
Maybe Amy will put it in the VIP.
When I'm able to have because on the 3rd of June I'll be allowed to have a drink again, and I wouldn't have had a drink for many months. So one drink's probably gonna make me lose when I lose all my inhibitions, and I'll send you guys my big fake bush. You're welcome in advance.
We'll put it
I think I might not have been here for the description of that video. So that's...
You weren't privy to the initial conversation. That sounds mental.
Yeah, that's
But I was doing it was environmental. There was some upcycling. There was creativity. It's like upcycle. It was good.
I like it. Eco bush.
Yeah.
Hashtag eco bush.
To be honest, I actually wish I could grow my bush that long, because like the possibilities would be endless. Like, imagine all the styles you could do.
Oh no, it's a dog. That's looked at me then as if to say, "Grow up."
Rosie's bush has blown my bush completely out of the water now. Like, no point seeing my video now.
It's like flash or gas.
He's had enough. He's off.
Who could outbush who?
Shamed on the internet.
Oh, he's.
I mean, where'd you go from there?
I mean, it's been a great night. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for the last 6 weeks or so. Cheers,
yeah,
guys.
that's it. That's the last thing we ever talk about in the pub. Not ever. You need to stop saying that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can I want to put a request out that Steve Evans clicks on the link and comes on, because he's been
me too. He's been at OG.
Yeah, he's been really involved. It'd be nice to get him on. He's just said the snooker championships are still on, Gav.
He's got yellow out.
Oh, you know.
Shots fired. You have to come on now.
Yeah.
El Capitan. I love that one. We go again.
Go on then.
I love love it. Who made
Johnny's
them?
Johnny Finnis.
Johnny's made all of them.
Of course he did.
Oh, what's
His voice
that?
just-
Yeah, for those of you who know Johnny, of course.
Yeah, we want Johnny on tonight. Someone send Johnny the link.
Yeah, I
Johnny's-
really want to.
I've just put it in the comments again. Johnny was watching earlier.
He left. He's, I'm not watching that shit.
Yeah, they've not thanked me in the first 10 minutes. So
No, we love Johnny. Big up Johnny. He's done loads for this platform. He was on the first night, actually. Remember one of the first things we ever did? Yeah, and he played keyboard and he kept it going while we were having technical issues. I watched like half an hour of that one earlier. It nearly made me cry.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Though? The first ever one isn't on Facebook.
No, it's not.
And it never will be.
And that was like the best night.
It was the best night, but sorry,
it's actually the only. It's actually the only one that I didn't watch as the first night because I was still working.
Right. Someone take that top fan badge off him.
Basically, Kyle, it's just me having a breakdown and Johnny playing the piano. So
and lots of people getting like inappropriately drunk to be broadcasting themselves on the internet.
Yeah,
Gav, you were on, weren't you?
Times. Yeah, I was there.
I had a ridiculous amount.
Gav, you sounded like you weren't there, man.
Yeah, I was there, man.
I had so many messages the next day saying, "So how are you feeling this morning?" Yeah, fine. Why? I'm all right, mate.
You did that last. Was it this morning? When was it this morning or the night before? When there was a few messages in like, bloody hell, how sharpy this morning. You were like, I'm fine. Don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't even that drunk. And then
why did you try calling me at 4:30 this morning?
The previous message after you saying I'm fine, I'm like, I wasn't even that drunk, is you at 4:45 in the morning, like trying to group call all the landlords, and then in the morning being like, no, I wasn't even drunk. I mean, sorry, because
rolled over in my sleep and called.
But yeah,
I think everyone was drunk that night because I think I woke up and I had like 10 notifications of people trying to house party me, people trying to like do the VIP chat, and I was
you can always tell when there's been a big one because you wake up to like a string of notifications, none of them make sense, and they all happened at 5 o'clock in the morning.
I had a message from Butler saying are you okay, mate? And it was 4 o'clock in the morning. I was like, the fuck? Yeah, I'm all right. I'm asleep.
I was all right. I was in bed asleep until you messaged that.
Leslie Mel Thomas says, "Sing then, beautiful people."
Bum 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 bum.
Mr. Sunlight, won't you bring me a dream? Make it the cutest that I've ever seen.
Hey, Leslie,
we practiced it.
You're welcome.
Bet you wish you never asked now, Leslie.
Yeah, didn't need to work your talent tonight after all.
I don't know what happened then. I think it cut
Actually,
out for a minute, and then
I have a
everyone was just
talent.
going bom, 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 bom.
Go on, Amy. What you got? I'm going to full screen you.
Well, I don't. Well, oh crikey. Okay, so let me just do. This is probably really, really crap, and it might not translate that well. I have to have a sip of water before I do it.
Hang on a minute. Is it Bush related?
Absolutely not. No.
It looked like it was going to be then.
No jokes. Just perfect comic timing from this side. Hold on. Okay, so. Okay, so just let me say. Some people have said it sounds like a coffee percolator. Other people have said it sounds a bit like the Amazonian rainforest. It's actually a bit crap, but I'm going to do it anyway. Hold on 1 second. I just have to prep.
Just realised they can still be heard.
Yeah.
What? Just hold on.
I thought she was
Okay, here we go.
Oh.
I can actually queef on command, but that's for another show. Anyway.
And that's Amy sober.
Cheeky.
Yeah, I'm so glad I haven't been able to drink because I'll be in trouble. Anyway, here we go.
Gav, stop
Here
clapping.
we go.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Okay, I need some silence.
I mean, that's content.
I don't know if that. I mean, I don't know what it translates
There's
like.
literally a comment from Maisie in the comments saying, now this is what I call content. And then the next one is
There's also
Jack coming in going, this is chaos.
I love the chaos aspect.
And,
that was
and
last
this
night.
is a queef on command. No, I'm just kidding.
It's a Virgin Pub exclusive.
Oh, Amy.
I must tell you guys. Sorry, I don't have a filter. You guys haven't really met me yet, but I actually don't have a filter. But I discovered that I could queef on command when I was at school. I was in junior school, and I thought it was really cool. Okay, because I didn't really know what it was because I was really
Gav.
young.
Look at his face.
Yeah, I've not heard this one
Sorry.
before.
Okay, so anyway, so I thought it was really, really cool. And anyway, so after swimming practice, I put my uniform on, but I did. This is such a terrible story. Anyway, and because I thought what I could do. Yeah, so after swimming practice, I put my school uniform on, so I was fully clothed, nothing weird, from me, nothing weird.
Nothing
anyway,
weird.
And so
Nothing weird.
I turned.
It's a bit late for that.
So anyway, I turned to my friend and I said, "Listen to what I can do." Okay, and I did it, and obviously, yeah, and I leant over and I was like, and basically what you do is you suck the air in.
Here's a
And then you
masterclass in the
release it, and
making. We missed a
obviously
trick
here. I can control my stomach muscles to do it. Anyway, so long story short. So basically I said to my friend,
Look at Gav.
let me finish! I need to get this out because I'm losing my steam. Anyway, so I turned to my friend Karen and I was like, oh my gosh, look what I can do, thinking I was very cool. And I did it, and she just turned around, looked at me and went, "You're disgusting." She took her deodorant can and sprayed it underneath my dress. And I was in so much pain. I don't know if anyone sprayed deodorant on their noon before, but it was effing painful.
No,
and that's the last time.
Don't let Karen get you down.
I haven't sprayed deodorant, but I have used that minty shower gel down there.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
I don't think that's gender specific. That one, we've all been hit by that one.
Jack says Gav's hit new levels of redness.
Oh, it's just a filter I put on. Don't worry about it.
It's the embarrassment filter.
Sorry.
It's the, I don't know what the hell to say filter.
Oh,
Sorry,
It's
not
impressive.
sorry.
Amy,
Impressive.
I can't wait to
You're ahead of
meet
your
you.
time, Amy.
I can't wait to meet you.
I beg your pardon?
I said I can't wait to meet you.
I can't wait to meet you. But I won't queef on command. I won't shake your hand and do anything weird. Promise. Anyway, can we move beyond the queef now and talk about something more interesting?
I don't know what else we can say now.
Yeah, that's it. Good night. Thanks for joining us. This has been the Virtual Pub. It's been an amazing 6 weeks.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Lovely weather.
I just realized
Grab yourself some grub and sit down with us at the virtual
in the virtual pub.
Just not my headphones.
I
out,
also
having a
just
boogie.
realized that I am speaking so loud and my client's downstairs.
She's gonna.
You
be
know
like,
you're broadcasting
so.
live to the internet as well.
Yeah, she's the least of your worries.
No, trust me, if
You realise
anyone is
everything you've
watching
just
this,
said is recorded and is going to be on our Facebook page forever.
that's fine. That I'm not worried about. If anyone knows me well enough to know me very well, they'll know that this mouth and this brain just work they just things come
I
out.
know there's a bit more than that.
You're gonna go and see your client. You're gonna go and see your client. She's gonna be like, "Guess what? I can queef on command too. Let's have a queef off."
Yeah, maybe.
That would be. Do you know that would be like a jewel in my crown? I'd be like, this is amazing. I can die happy
Like a
now.
vajazzle.
That'd be incredible.
Right, Amy, it's been amazing having you on, but no, I'm
You're
only
kicking me
joking.
off now.
No, I'm only joking. You can stay as long as you want. Savo's in the comments, and somebody else has just joined backstage. Steve Evans has joined us backstage. That's exciting. He's a
Kick me off. Kick me off, and then bring him in.
All right, thanks so much for joining us, Rosie. Pop back on in a bit. We love you.
See you later. Bye.
Bye, Rosie.
Bye.
Bye.
I can't see.
I mean,
who's- I can
Charlie's
see-
there as well, but also Steve Evans is there, and I've never met Steve before, and he's an OG
Steve,
round
that in
here.
your car?
I am sat in my car.
Hi, Steve.
Passenger seat, keeping it legal.
Is that some
Yeah, so I just got a bit of just come in the car so I could get a bit of privacy. That's all. I'm doing my room, and the light bulb has gone today.
The bulb's gone.
And an in-car light is about as much light as I do have at the moment.
Well, I appreciate the journey to the car to join us, mate. How you doing?
You're welcome. Yes, I'm very well. You?
Yeah, all right. I enjoyed your little story you shared with some of us the other day about your haircut.
Yeah, it just thought to myself, something different, isn't it? So
you got to explain it because there's loads of people that you're excluding by saying that.
Yeah. So yeah, run through what happened again.
So yeah, basically what it was. So I had a yellow kind of hairspray in my room. I thought to myself, that's a bit old. I'll get rid of that. Went to go get rid of it. I thought to myself, actually, I might as well just do my hair with it. Have a go at that. Did my hair. Started trickling down my face. It looked as if I'd had an egg smashed on my head. So I thought to myself, just do a Paddy McGuinness pose. And then that was it, really. Just got rid of it. Completely bald, got the bic on it, and that's it.
So how long did you have yellow hair for before you just picked it all off?
Oh, I'll probably have about 5 hours.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, you made the most of it then. That's good.
Yeah, I made the most of it.
Did you pop down the shop?
Just literally shouldn't be left to your own devices for too long, should you?
That's
You'd
exactly
have been better placed changing your light bulb.
How's it going,
Guys,
man?
sorry, I'm interrupting. I'm gonna go because I've actually got to go do some stuff for work now. So thanks so much for having me on.
You're just looking at your watch. You're just looking at your watch there, Amy.
I've just seen it's 21:27 and I've got 3 minutes before I have to do something very specific for work. So and I'm feeling quite like worried that she's heard everything. But anyway, what can I do? Love you. Love you guys. Bye.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Big up Amy, by the way.
Yeah, I know, legend.
Stevie, I've never seen your face.
Steve.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, Steve. It's great to see your face.
Yeah, man.
You're very welcome.
Mate, so cool.
Very, very welcome.
Hey, Steve, have you met Squid before then?
No, I haven't. No, the only two people I've met involved in the virtual pub are you and Josh. That is it.
Because Uncle Tom's our link.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he is, yeah.
So I thought you might have met, but no, Sam's not been so fortunate.
Are you up sort of Midlands way then?
I am, yeah. So
what makes you think that?
Tipton. Yeah, I know, yeah. What makes you think that? Yeah, Tipton, just in the middle of Birmingham, Wolverhampton.
Oh, cool. Yeah. It's Tom's up Coventry way now, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. No, yeah, he's.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just.
Sorry, yeah, some of the comments coming in are ridiculous.
There's a lot of snooker references.
Savo's got a lot to answer for, hasn't he?
Right, Sav, you're going to have to come on tonight. I'm not sure if you've heard, but it's the last night in the current format, so let's have you on for a little natter.
Yeah.
It would be lovely to have some international talent on. And also, when you come on the other night, I wasn't on here, so come on. I want to see your lovely face. Anyway, in the meantime, we've got Steve Evans inside.
Yeah. Guys, what's been your not us, the landlords, but below, what's been your favourite evening so far?
The one with Giles, probably.
Best?
Probably my highlight would be the girl that did, I can't remember her name.
The Queef Masterclass.
No, although that was close second.
I know the one you're on about. The
accordion dinosaur.
I thought you'd like.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Loved it.
Imagine you're a dinosaur.
I've just got so much to watch back because there's just so many highlights.
So if anyone doesn't know what Gav's talking about, last week's This Pub's Got Talent, which is on a Thursday, I think it was episode 3 of This Pub's Got Talent. We had somebody tell me her name in the comments because I've forgotten it.
Caroline, I think. Yeah. I think you're right.
Caroline came on and did a musical that she'd written herself about the from the point of view of a dinosaur as the extinction was happening, and it was her singing and playing a digital accordion
with fire on it.
it was one of the best things I've ever seen. Like, it was one of those acts like you see on Britain's Got Talent, where we borrowed the name from, where you think like this is gonna be mental, and then she did it, and it was actually incredible, wasn't it?
It was phenomenal. Yeah, really good. Yeah,
it was really, really good.
It was very good.
Stephen, for you, what was your favourite?
We learned a lot about the crowd.
Stephen?
Whatever it is.
Can you hear me?
Kyle. Steve, can you hear us?
I don't think he can. Kyle.
Steve, can you hear us? If not, I'm going to have to bring in our next guest. Steve. He's gone. Ladies and gentlemen, this one deserves a massive round of applause because this has been our Thursday nights that we were just touching on. Absolutely sorted out completely. We've not had to do any work towards it, and it's been one of the best shows we've had. Ladies and gentlemen in the comments, lads on the feed, let's make some noise. Big up Emily inside.
Yes,
hey, Queen.
Cheers. Hey, Queens.
The jumper,
nice intro. Thank you. Oh, it's a big old baggy Sunday jumper. I'm actually sweating.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Can everyone hear me?
I can hear you, Charlie.
Huh?
Yeah.
I can't hear Charlie.
I thought you couldn't.
Yeah.
I can hear everyone.
Refresh, I think.
I hear
Anyone that can't
everything.
hear me, refresh.
I can
I
hear...
shouldn't be the one saying it, but if everyone else can.
Yeah, Steve.
Emily, can you hear everyone?
Steve, if you want to come back,
Yeah.
refresh and pop back
I
on
can
there.
hear everyone.
You look very happy. Have you spilt any wine on the floor tonight?
No. Okay, not yet, but I have a list of thank yous.
Have you
Should
done
I
the
do that
list for the
now?
first?
Oh,
Yeah,
legend.
do it.
Yeah.
I tried to do it, but it was hassle. I thought, Emily will sort this out.
Time-consuming, so-
Tired of it.
Yeah, nice one.
Okay.
Full screen.
So, we had the Kaizens on. We had Alex Love and Jamie doing beatboxing, and then the battle as well. We had Caroline on the accordion with the dinosaur song. She is writing 26 songs, by the way. So go and follow her on Facebook, and yeah, there's like
What
a
was the
story
name
for
again,
each
Em?
one.
Caroline. What's her second name? So
I'll
people can
send
find
it's
her.
she's got like a link on Facebook. I'll put it in the
Perfect. Thank
chat
you
in
so
a
much.
second. We have Shannon from Demolition doing the street dancing.
She was really
And
good.
then she was so good. Yeah, and then we had Robin Han from the Quincy's. We had Lewis doing originals, and his voice is like, oh yeah. Remember him? We have Owen doing magic, and Kane Fowler, aka Kanye, doing mind reading. Ollie and Chris doing their surprises, and Wagner as well.
That was
Yeah, and we I think that's one.
amazing.
Woo!
Right, I'm gonna there we are.
Yeah, I mean, I think when we all started this, I didn't think we'd ever be thanking Wagner.
Yeah, that was a surprise.
That was a surprise, yeah. Right, I mean, right up until the point he came on screen, genuinely, I had no idea about that. Welcome back, Steve. Can you hear us now?
No, I didn't.
Yay.
Legend.
Yeah, that
Good man.
was the I knew about Wagner. Was the build up relevant or relative to the act we had on? Because everyone's a bit concerned that it was too much of a build up before it happened because everyone was skeptical as to who we had on.
I think that build-up would have been
It was
relevant
justified,
to
right?
all of their performances, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. Very,
Good.
very,
They had
very
me at Chris Hines unveiling on the first night, so then to have Wagner unveiled on the last night was just unbelievable.
That was
Saxman.
stunning.
Jack said, "Did we get a shout out for? Was it Alex that played the sax and the guitar?
Yeah, the sax and the guitar. That was.
He was
Yes.
phenomenal.
Good old Alex.
I thought he was
sax
off his head because when he
man.
came on, we was like, "We got Alex playing the sax," and he cut to him and he's there holding a guitar. Oh God, he's mental.
Yeah, no, he's
what have you
amazing.
done? But yeah, blew me away. Legend.
He was yeah, right. Everyone's talent has been
Not
incredible.
confused.
Everyone's had their own little thing. But I share it
Yeah.
with you, Gav, that Caroline that, Caroline. She was fantastic, really surprising, and just what a creative mind. I love creatives like that.
She's amazing.
I'm hyped that she's doing, what was it, 27 of them?
26. I'm just trying to find it. Hang on.
Yeah, she was hilarious. It's actually worth tuning into the Thursday shows because there's a lot of good bands and just good acts, like funny stuff. Really, really funny. Probably some of the funniest stuff I've had.
Unpredictable.
Watch online. It was. I mean, after Caroline, I had to sort of take a minute out just to be able to sort of get some movement back in my mouth.
Composure.
Because I smiled and laughed so much. I actually sort of started getting jaw ache. Yeah, it's good.
Gav,
thank you so much.
Just noticed how presentable you look. Whereas last time you were like a little trim away from the Tiger King. What's changed?
Yeah, man. Yeah, the handlebar
off.
Yeah,
how's the hair
took it down. Do you know what? I need to reshave in the mullet. Actually, it's grown a bit wily again. I got to trim the garden.
Yeah, you need to talk to Amy about that. I think.
Yeah, do that. What do you think I need to trim it to just relocate?
Yeah,
I got some crazy glue ready. It's all good to go.
Well, if you're dishing it out, mate, I could.
Yeah.
I wish I'd watched a YouTube tutorial, and it was like how to cut your own hair, and the video was basically telling you to not do it. And I wish I'd had watched that first. Yeah, it was like a bit of a piss take video, but it's actually quite funny. I was like, oh, cool, right. I could maybe fix this, and it was basically just like 10 items why you should not ever try and attempt to cut your own hair, because one, it's complicated and tricky, and you can't do the back of it. Luckily, my lovely Justine gave it a go, but she is not a barber.
Oh wait.
Hey, Squid, did we mention Jamie Yost earlier in the list?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's on the list again.
You can do. Yeah. No, I was just thinking of highlights.
DJ Yabs, Milo Gore, Ollie Harris, Bert Miller, Rob Hunt, Andy Convey, Kindred, Tom Hargreaves, the other guy that was from the same thing, Emma Pick, Damon from Akoda, the Kaisens, Andrew
just
Gilmore.
Skim over Jizz like that. Come on.
Giz, I'm pretty sure he's called.
Gilmore.
Mother Vulture, Jamie Yost, Ash Taylor, McQueen. Remember him? He was great, wasn't he? That was amazing.
He was good. Champagne out of thin air.
Rue, how good was Rue, by the way? Let's just take a second to appreciate. I mean, all of our acts have been amazing, but Rue, personally, for me, that was my perfect music.
Well, the best things about Rue were obviously the music, then the fact that they were clearly just up for getting Larry and boozed and just kept nipping off to get another bottle of wine, and then they just rocked up backstage again, and as if to say, like, we could do a bit more if you want, and just get the party going. It was great.
And Luca's reaction the whole night was another highlight of Rue's performance. I think Luca fell in love a bit. Musically, should add. Tegan Paxton, Tugboat Captain, Record Street, Moriarty Pub Quiz, Red Right Hand Pub Quiz. That was mental, that one. That was last night, wasn't
Captain.
it?
Yeah. Funny name.
He was a dude.
I think I missed it, actually. I need to go back.
Butler's just said, Sam, can you give me a call in a minute?
Oh, yeah, I know what that's about. We need Owen inside. Who's this backstage?
I'm just looking at it.
This is my surprise.
Oh, sorry, Alex. I just dropped you off. Yes, we have got some live music tonight.
This is why I didn't mention him.
It's the man I assumed didn't know the difference between a saxophone and a guitar, but turns out he's proficient in both.
He does know. No, I really do.
He's learned.
Yeah, he's coming on to play his brass/wind instrument.
Oh, don't start.
It's not a thing.
Take that, Sweeney.
Hey, Lisa Cooper's just tuned in, our first quiz winner. Hello, Lisa, and the Coopers.
Alex, you got your
special guest as well.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
Alex, your number one fan is in the comments. My little stepsister Maisie is a little bit in love with you. So
thank you.
Sorry, Alex's missus.
Yeah, what a time to announce that.
All right, we've got some live music coming at you. I'm sure we're going to have a few more of these popping up tonight. I know there's a couple of acts coming on that want to do a couple of little bits. I mean, this is Alex.
Ma'am.
This is entertaining already. I love the crotch shot.
Now we got some real talent on. I'm going to shoot off, get a wine and enjoy the rest of the show,
Gavin,
guys.
right, I'm going to full screen Gavin before he goes and say, Gavin, thank you so much for everything you've done. You've been absolutely incredible through this platform. We're looking forward to working with you more in future. We love you, man. Thank you so much.
Legend,
cheers,
Gavin.
dude.
Big ups.
Big love, man.
Oh, we don't want that on full
And
screen.
it's all right.
Sharpie doesn't need any credit.
Yeah, he does. Sharpie's brilliant.
He's had enough nicknames. That's all the credit he needs.
Steve said, "Sorry, my phone died. Can come back in later if you want." Yes, we want. Definitely. Yeah. This is going to be the lock-in to end all lock-ins tonight.
If we were to put Sharpies...
Even if it means you have to sit in your car for 6 hours.
Right, go on then, Ems. Let's hear one of those. Let's hear one of those intros
Alex.
we all know and love.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, the reason I didn't mention Alex because he's here. Yeah.
Yeah. Motherfucking hands in the air. When round like you just don't care.
Ipsy.
Oh, mate. Sick. We got more from you tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. One with Liv. Yes. Ems, you know Liv.
Yes.
I know Liv,
Happy
little
about
queen.
this.
Hey, girl.
Queen.
Yeah, do some more music. Queen. They are part of the Jam Michael and the Vincents. You can follow us on Facebook. Plug.
Yeah,
We do the jam nights on Wednesday. So yeah, if you want more sax in your life and awesome guitars and vocals, drum, piano, bass.
Absolutely. Where is this
Are you
jam
guys
night?
ready? It's at Apple and Parrot every Wednesday.
Where do you think it is?
Where do you think? At the Apple and Parrot.
Apple and Parrot.
Okay.
Yep. Whenever you're
Jan
ready.
Michaels.
Jan Michaels.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise. Send some love.
Woo! Yeah. Oh no.
Hello?
Hello. We can hear you, but we can't see you. But the main thing is we can hear you. If you want to carry on.
Hello? I'm not. Hello?
We've got no video. Oh.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Have I interrupted anything? Because I've just had an absolute exclusive come through.
Hold the phone. Hold on, right.
Sorry.
So
You come back with that.
Yeah.
Exclusive.
Oh.
No worries.
Alex is doing drunk.
Wake up feeling like you won't play. Used to know, but now that shit don't feel right. Made me put away the pride. So, maybe we could stop. Waiting half a bite to go. If you were, you can we can. We can, but stay well. We will find you, get you. Now stay. Stay out, baby, they gon' find you at you sleep. House out, baby, creeping. Stop, baby, creeping. They gon' find you, get you sleeping.
Ow.
Yeah. So sexy. Love that. Well done, guys.
Sharpie keeps getting added and then cut back out again.
Guys, that was
super smooth.
Stunning.
Beautiful
voice. Why haven't we heard from you before?
Lou.
You.
They love you, Lou. They
You,
love
new
you.
singer. Where have you been?
That's
You
me.
should have been involved from the start. That was fantastic. Thank you so much.
Aw, yeah.
Are you guys a couple? Are we talking to partners here?
Yeah.
Cool.
One's saying yes and one's saying no.
Yeah, not anymore.
I'm going to go with yes.
There's a fair amount of talent in that house.
Aw.
Bloody
It's impressive that you're not a couple despite those saxophone skills. If I was in that house, I'd be all over him. I'll give him such a cuddle.
Such a cuddle.
Are you guys ready to
Do you
play
have
next
more?
one? Yeah, they've got more.
Cool. Was that one Masego tune, by the way?
Was that another pressure booking? Are you
Who-
guys ready for your next
who-
tune? All right,
who
we're doing
did-
two, are we? Okay.
No, we've had a discussion. They said they were doing three. Pretty sure.
Who did that original, please?
Or
Original.
No, the one you just did.
Yeah.
Whose track was it?
Childish Gambino.
Ah, I knew I recognised it. I thought it was Masego. Yeah, it's that sax hook. Yeah, baby. Exactly. It's baby making music around here.
Oh, so true.
Alex, I'm doing my best to help you pull here.
It's his missus.
Well, his
You
own
don't need to help him.
girlfriend.
We live together.
Pretty sure he's done that.
She's like,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, in the comments,
okay.
let's make some noise. Do the emojis and that.
Yeah.
Guys, it's like Thursday night, isn't it? It's great.
Do you know it or not? How to play it? Come.
You know, so.
Yeah.
I used to think, baby, you love me. Now, baby, you show. I just stay for days and you don't come every time I fall, reacts, I hurt myself down. Is that scared to your right feel coming around? Walking on sunshine, walking on sunshine, walking on sunshine. I'm doing feel good. I used to think, baby, you'll love me. Now I know that it's true. And oh, I stayed my whole life just waiting for you. Tomorrow you're back for a game, I'm back for a day. Baby, just want you back and I want you to stay. Walking on sunshine, walking on sunshine, walking on sunshine. I'm gonna feel good. Love is really real. Love, I can't satisfy. And don't it feel good?
Hold on, I've got too many people.
Yeah, we brought in all the super secret guests then, didn't we?
Oh. We've got secret guests in the building.
We have indeed. We've got a queue of people waiting to come on the show. All of a sudden, we're
great.
popular now. It's finishing.
I know.
Guys, that was amazing.
Thank you.
Do you guys normally play together? Like, do you perform together outside your house?
We Overwaves.
We've got a duo called Overwaves.
Okay,
Where's that?
Overwaves.
Where is it? Okay, I've not heard of it.
On Facebook as well.
Nice.
Apple and Parrot.
Yeah,
You do jam. Cool.
We hosted jam like that.
Hosted jam like that. You know that.
Yeah, nice. I was just
Wicked.
recounting because quite a few people sort of chop in and chop out during performances and stuff. So just making sure everyone knows who you guys are, so they can hook up with you. Amazing, guys. Thanks so much.
Man.
You guys have been a favourite. There she is.
There she is.
Ems is doing admin. Ems is getting the link and putting it in the comments, probably.
You guys have still got instruments in your hands, so you've got more to play.
No, it's fine. We're just holding it.
Just holding it. Fair, man. Right.
Oh, you're
Gentlemen.
amazing, guys.
Ems, the band. We need to say a big thank you because they've been a big part of our Thursday night talent shows. So yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank
you
you
guys are
Thanks,
responsible for
everyone.
the next baby booming generation because of this.
Yeah.
Because of this pub and that saxophone, we're going to have a whole wave of children being born,
Get it.
including you two as well.
Oh,
Should we do a live event? Can we count on Overwaves being involved?
Yeah, he pretty much said yeah.
Yeah, I said yeah. Fine, that's fine.
Yeah. Sweet.
we're booking you.
Sweet.
I like
That's
to do it while we're on air because we pressure book in this place. That's how we do it.
that's legally binding. Right, thank you so much, guys. It's been
Thank you very
amazing.
much.
Thank you for not
Thanks,
only
guys.
tonight
Thanks
but
for joining us.
all the weeks that you've been on. Alex, we love you, man. Thank you so much.
You do.
Thank you.
Legends.
See you guys soon.
Ciao, man.
Wow, there you go.
Aw.
Good.
Right, we've got
Little
a small
surprise
queue
for
of
you.
people backstage. One person I want to bring on because he's hiding because I missed him last time he was on, and I missed his face. And
We
he's
got him out of bed.
Yeah, well, he's
Did we
in a
actually?
completely different
Of course.
time zone.
Just messaged me saying I just got out of bed and someone's playing the saxophone. Almost like, do you want me or not?
It's funny how much he looks like Aston with the thing that's going on. Right, ladies and gentlemen, in the comments, all the way from Dubai, please make some noise. A Bados OG round here. Super Sav, how's it going, brother?
Hello.
Yo!
How you doing, dude?
Hi.
How's it
Oh,
going?
yeah.
All good. All good. You can
What
hear
time
me
is
all
it
right,
there? Yeah, we
Yeah.
got
Got
it.
you, man.
It's 1 a.m.
Oh, thanks for getting out of bed to
nice.
come and talk to us on our
I
last
got
night.
fucking dressed and everything. I had my sleep
mate.
mask on and my fucking earplugs in.
Sleep mask.
You whacked your beanie on.
Yeah, I went to beanie and look at the state
No, he
of
sleeps
that,
in
though.
that.
Yeah.
Yo, salt and pepper.
Big hair, mate. The big hair. The big hair.
That's good, man. Look
How's-
how suave, man.
Thanks, mate. Not
Still.
bad for just that bed, eh?
Is it constantly sunshine where you are? It is. Dubai is like a freaking. I know it's hot through the summer, but it's not hot through winter, right?
I'm just
Yeah,
waiting for
no,
Mitch to turn up
it's-
saying he's turned his brightness down.
Yeah. With the old tea. Ding.
Yeah, commented the week.
Yeah,
It's pretty sunny most of the time, man, but it gets like quite overcast and stuff. And they've started cloud seeding more, so it makes it rain.
I feel so sorry for you, mate. Out there in Paris with the occasional day of cloud.
How are you coping?
Absolutely terrible. We had a bit of cloud today, man. I couldn't believe it. I was so shocked. Literally.
And then we dragged you out of bed at 1 in the morning.
Cloudy as fuck today.
Bloody hell.
What's going on?
How are you even here?
Honestly,
okay?
mate.
If you need a chat later, mate, just give me a call.
Mate, you're probably better off just coming back to the bay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We had some sunshine.
Singer as well, lovely.
Is that a singer? A
Yeah,
Thai
man.
beer in Dubai from a Torbay boy? God, he's multicultural.
Well travelled me, mate.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I've travelled, bye.
Oh, look, here comes Hull on them pipe.
Sava, you did a lot of like marketing for bands and stuff down here. Are you doing that out there as well? Is that what you're doing now?
No, I've got my own company now, just doing communications and design, digital marketing, and I work with a lot of nightlife venues still. Some of the best nightlife venues in the Middle East.
Wow.
We do some big stuff. So it's slightly the same, but very different as well from how it was. Like the concept and the format's still the same, but like we're working with massive artists like Ty Dolla $ign, all the big hip hop artists, all the big house artists like Sven, Bath, Ricardo Villalobos, and that kind of stuff. So it's good, man. It's good. It's big vibes.
Mate.
Still rocking Mountain the Curb as the brand name.
Right.
Mate, Mountain the Curb is still there. Like, actually, someone sent me a picture the other day of they found some badges or something in the loft. the little mountain.
With Moriarty, that's how I know Jordan and Matt is through you, basically.
Yeah,
Moriarty.
yeah.
It was Wasted Little DJs with Moriarty and a few other acts. And like,
Mate,
look at these guys in their suits.
They were good days, man.
Sweet.
They were really good days.
I remember Guy at the time was in the Fret with Jess, who is now in New Days. And he was saying, yeah, they're a bit good, really, aren't they, for a two-piece?
Classic Guy.
I'm pretty sure it was you, Seb, but a fire alarm managed to go off in a club, and then someone from your division was quickly outside ushering people to another club.
Yes. Yeah, I have been party to a few guerrilla tactics over the years.
I wasn't suggesting it was you that set the alarm off. I just said you were pretty close to the action as it happened.
Yes, I've done a few things myself over the years, and I've had other people do things for me. I remember having stink bombs thrown in Rude one time, so people would come to play.
I doubt anyone noticed in Rude, to be honest.
yeah. It was
and bombers here again.
I've had people put like freshly caught fish in the air conditioning.
You had that sabotage your night, or you arranged for that to happen?
I arranged for that to happen at certain venues.
Jesus Christ, the price of success out here.
This wasn't in Torquay though. This was actually in Plymouth. So.
Yeah, that's what I'd say as well.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
He just suddenly realised he's broadcasting this to the internet.
Oh, fuck it, mate. It's that's many moons ago now. Many moons ago. But yeah, fun times back then. You could just get away with whatever you wanted. No one cared.
Well, apparently so.
Literally.
Good time.
I'm sure a few people would have...
Sorry.
Go on. No, go on. Crack on.
Stink bombs have been used in a few bars around the bay that definitely weren't you. So it's a common tactic. I think a lot of them were actually annoyed residents.
Yeah, definitely.
I think one of them was up at Premier Crew. Do you remember Premier Crew? It's just stink bomb launched in at like midnight, cleared the place.
I've literally never heard of that happening.
Yeah.
No, not
I'm a lot younger than you lot.
Like, yeah, true. I think if
I'm about 700 years old now.
I don't think I'd leave.
No.
I think.
You just depends where you were. If you're in Premier Crew, you'd notice. Like you say, if you're in Rude, you probably wouldn't have noticed. To be honest.
Yeah. No. I'd be like, toilets are knackered again.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's dance to the wombats. Come on.
It smells great in here tonight. So somebody sprayed something.
Yeah, someone's going to come up here.
It smells quite as bad.
Oh man, we've got loads of people lined up.
I know we've got a full queue of people backstage.
Actual queue, yeah.
Yeah. I can
Right.
see it, actually.
This one can come up. I'm just going to bring people in before they even realise they're live.
Hey!
Jesse, you're live on the internet. Don't say
Jess.
fuck or bugger.
Jess, you're live.
Don't look so shocked, will you?
Yes, she is.
I think there might be a requirement of
Hey,
an introduction pre.
Wait, did you just say on the live thing, don't say fuck or bugger?
Yeah.
Don't say
you
that,
were
you
live.
rude little girl. God.
Naughtiness.
You just said it.
How you doing, babes?
Oh. Hey,
I'm
girl.
alright. I'm okay.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Sure?
Right. Long
Yeah,
time no
I'm
see.
drunk, but
Oh, you're drunk.
Okay,
Good
perfect.
girl.
isn't
Where's that
everybody?
fella of yours?
He went in the other room.
Oh,
Ran
go and
away.
get him.
Terrible.
Go and get him.
Terrible.
Nah, he doesn't look very good at the moment. I think he's shy.
Oh.
I find both of those things really hard to believe.
I think
His
he's
words or
suffering
your
from
words?
the overeating isolation belly, so he's feeling self-conscious.
Well, you only need to see him from the neck up. That's all
Oh,
right.
Matthew.
How are y'all doing?
Guys,
Oh,
just
we're good.
on a quick production one. The last guest that's just
Yeah.
come in, don't bring them in yet because they've got an exclusive to come in with. I'm going to just grab another bottle of wine, but I'll be back in a sec. But don't bring JJ in
Another
because
bottle.
he's practicing. Yeah, another one.
Okay.
No worries. No worries.
Right,
I'm going to bring
BRB.
Jamie in whilst you're there. Whilst you're gone, I'll bring Jamie up. Jamie,
Hey!
Jess,
Hey.
Sabo.
Hey.
What a lineup!
There
That's
you
it.
go.
Thanks so
Hello,
much all for
everybody.
coming on. Appreciate your love over the years.
Queens.
No, it's been 6 weeks. This
Over the years.
Yeah. Oh, your
Long.
support over the last few years. Oh no, 6.
Yeah, it probably feels like a few years, eh?
Honestly, it's made this whole thing go so much quicker. This whole
I've got a
pandemic.
question for you, actually. Right. So, why are you stopping? What's the reason? Are we allowed to discuss this?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Everyone's got different levels of time available, and
Sure.
with if you go down to even like 2 or 3 people, managing nights is just really tricky. And as work's coming in for some of us more frequently, it's just proving to be quite a difficult thing to navigate. And so instead of reducing the quality of the shows, we've decided to sort of change the format slightly and try and do bigger production value type shows.
We're not disappearing.
We're not disappearing. It's not going.
Hey,
It's
just
just the
staying there.
format's changing. It's a shame for me. Like I really, really desperately wanted to keep going, but it's a reality check. You know, as good as it is, we have to have day jobs. This doesn't pay us in any way.
Of
but
course.
it really does cost money to keep it going, and it's just a lot of time and effort. And it's not that you guys aren't worth it. It's just we have to be realistic.
We've got to be a little bit selfish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiny bit.
Yeah.
I'm glad Charlie answered that one anyway.
Yeah, I'd have been way.
Charlie would have just been like, "Yeah, go do some good big stuff and like, it's gonna be great." And,
Yeah, I've been missing out on EastEnders, so
that's it.
I've got a cook
If
pork
you,
chops on a Thursday.
If you guys need any help with your bigger platform stuff, please feel free to reach out.
Yes,
Thank you.
100%.
And I feel
sure
like
I can-
you might not.
Oh.
You'd offer the same service as AJ, but for like goodwill rather than sending us invoices.
Yeah. Basically.
£5 a day for this stand. As I
And
said.
Jessica.
What's
Say
that?
again?
Jessica. Hello.
Hello.
I think
Sorry.
Em's just wanted to a little girly chat.
Is Matthew there?
Should we jump out, boys?
Yeah. Oh,
Should we just do this on FaceTime?
Yeah.
Oh, Jamie, my man.
Yeah.
Jess, you're good. How are you? Oh, was the question answered? Sorry. I basically, again, just going to recount. I have a stream of comments coming in, so I'm reading them. So keeping the narrative in some form of continuity is tricky at times. So apologies if I've just jumped over someone. But Jamie, I could see you patiently waiting in the left, and I thought I need to at least say hello.
That's
What's
fine.
Jess
Hello.
concentrating on? Look, she's poking away at the phone.
Jess is on.
Sorry, I don't know. I've never done this. I don't know.
I feel like Jess is playing some form of
No,
game.
no, I'm not playing a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've interrupted
Sorry.
Candy Crush.
Matt just ran into the other room with a tape measure, half naked. So
I'll be interested to hear. Actually, let us
you
know
only
the
ever,
update.
he has to use a very small section of the tape measure. So,
There's dust. There's dust on it up to 2 inches, and then the rest of it's just unused.
So let's just clarify all the points.
Oh, stop it.
Lethargic.
Matt, come and say
and a
hello.
small penis.
He won't say hello. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Well, tell him it's over.
Started crawling into the room like a caterpillar. But
Unless
he's
he
nervous.
comes and say hello, he's dead to me.
Yeah, there you go. You're dead to him.
I'm going to delete
Savo?
everything I've ever got. All Yes Sir Boss stuff is gone.
Yeah, delete it. Don't ever listen to it again. Savo.
Horrors.
Yeah.
I'm curious. There's a picture of a guy in a bar on a barber's wall in a Torquay town that looks a lot like you.
It's him.
Is it?
Every time I drive past it, I'm like,
Yeah.
that's my mate Stephen.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. It's still there after all these years. I can't believe it myself, to be honest with you. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Scott Leeson, photographer.
There was actually one on the main window, and then someone put a brick through my face.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh man.
Matt, if you're close enough to stroke the cat with a tape measure, at least come and say hello. You look a lot weirder hiding in the bedroom door doing that.
He's a good boy.
Savo, you could take that 2 ways. Either it's a bit of a act against you.
There is.
That's the one. Yeah.
That was the Scott Leeson photo, wasn't it?
I don't think it is that picture. I think you're more like this.
There's another one. Yeah, there's another one.
Which one?
You're on the door. You're like head down.
That one.
Looking down. That's
the
it.
one. Yeah. Not that I've been standing outside looking at it a lot.
How
Jamie, go.
No, I was very surprised how quickly you managed to get hold of those photos. It was impressive.
I thought
that.
You clearly don't know Savo.
Actually.
Personal babes.
Screen.
Wizard, thank you.
Oldies.
What's his
Mike Garrett in the comments saying Savo, he's so cool they named him twice.
Yeah.
You know
Just
why
like
that
couscous.
is? You know why that is? That is
Go on.
because Facebook called me out on my name being Mr. Savo, and they said you had to have a real name. And I was like, well, all right, I'll just try Savo. So it worked, and I tried it, and it worked. And then they said you can no longer ever change your name ever again.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So now it's that forever unless they start a new thing.
Oh man.
So it's Savo
More
for
importantly,
life.
when are we doing another pirate boat party?
Mate, I actually thought about this not too long ago because I was talking. Who was I talking to? I was talking to somebody about them wanting to hire a boat for like a birthday party, and I was putting them in touch with the people. And I was thinking, "Fuck!" So I went back and looked at the photos from those days, and they were mental, man. It was just so much fun. So I was thinking about it the other day. I was thinking, when I do eventually come back to the UK for a longer period of time, I'll probably put one on, because I was meant to come back this summer for 6.5 weeks, but that's kind of gone out the window now with everything that's going on. And so I did think about doing something when I was back as a little, not a pirate boat party. I did think about doing something, but one day I'll come back. We'll do a big fucking dry one, or you can all just come to Dubai and we'll do one here.
Yeah, I'll DJ.
Woo! Yes, exactly.
I'll drink wine and enjoy everything. With a cardboard brick wall behind
I'll
me.
drink wine too.
Hey Jamie, what are you saying if we keep Alex Love on?
You what? Sorry.
What
I love
do
how
you say
Jamie's
we
not got a
should?
word in yet.
Well, I know, bless him. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure. I was watching
just,
a film like
just,
10 minutes
just
ago.
saying. I don't know if Alex Love is about. If he's watching, if his
No,
microphone's working.
He's working.
Oh, is he?
He's delivering.
Have you guys met before you were on the virtual pub?
No.
And have you been talking since you were on the virtual pub?
No, it was just in a group chat that Em's made up. And
I thought you were about to say, yeah, we're best friends now.
Best
We're
friends.
learning from each other. And we're collaborating. It's a great. But no.
It's so funny though, just watching this, like the virtual pub.
Us three.
You what? Sorry.
Good.
You basically are.
I thought Jess had frozen then, but she's just furious.
Just so angry.
Sorry.
Jamie was saying something really lovely. Come on.
No, I just hadn't. So the only way I know
Did I-
Torquay is from gigging.
My internet's playing out.
Oh,
Okay.
Right, you refresh.
I'm getting rid of you.
We'll see you in a second.
Love you.
Boom! You snooze, you lose, Emily.
One in, one out.
Move along.
It's like one of the Savo shows. One in, one out.
He was just keeping still.
Let's all just go really still for a second.
You got biscuits, mate.
Anyone who just tuned in is going to be like, yeah, it's froze.
Right, guys, give me 1 second. I'm just going to put the aircon on because I'm fucking roasting.
Oh, fuck.
Shut up, prick.
Yeah, me too.
Phil,
Yeah.
Sav the geezer with the tattooed mouth. Yes, he is.
Get an
His
end
name
back.
tattooed here, I believe.
Sharpie,
James,
Yes,
I
David.
want to.
are you stood up in front of that wall?
Yeah,
We were trying to work it out earlier if you stand up for the whole thing or if you sit down.
yeah. Me and Sam
You
stand
are
up.
stood up for the whole thing.
Charlie sits down.
Stand up,
I did,
Sharp.
when we first
I'm
started,
stood
I
up.
was
What are you
just
on about?
strutting around my house on my phone, just standing wherever.
Whoa.
And then we tried to get a bit
Can't
more
stand up for that
professional,
long.
so I sat in a beanbag in front of the wall. But yeah, now I'm fully loose,
Oh, wow.
just like Squid.
You've got your
Sav,
name.
what's going on there?
Hey.
He's got his name tattooed on his bottom lip.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Told you.
Jesus, that's gnarly. See the comment down there from Michael Goutley saying Savo,
Yeah.
it's so cool they named him twice.
You've missed it, mate. We've done it.
Yeah, we had a
We've
full
done it.
conversation
Oh,
about
soz.
that.
You know, if you
That was about half an hour's of content, yeah? You missed it.
What I've just revealed is that I don't watch the show when I go for a fag.
On
Not
that
interested.
Note, I'm going
It's
to the
rubbish.
toilet. I'll be back
Oh,
in a
now
minute.
I've got
Terrible,
context.
terrible.
There we go. Someone asked, Sav, is Sav the geezer with a tattoo mouth? There we go.
Big Stuart.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we got an absolute superstar backstage. I'm going to do his intro music. El Capitan. Yes, brother.
Yes, Luca.
That little
How's it
boy gone
going,
to
bro?
bed.
Mate, that's good to see
Oh,
your
we
face.
can't hear you, El Cap.
Yeah, I can hear him.
Fucking ruined it now, haven't you?
I can't hear him either.
Can Luca
No.
refresh?
That's
Come on,
okay.
darling. How long have you
I'm
been doing
here,
this
I'm here,
for?
I'm here.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
here
there,
he
he's
is.
there.
Here he is.
He's there.
Oh, with his
He's
booming vocal.
It was the other day.
Yes, brother. How you doing?
Not bad.
Good
Not
man.
bad. I need
How's
some
Leanne?
news. She's good. She's good.
Yeah. You got a
Yeah.
full house, haven't you?
Yeah, full to the brim.
Yeah.
Both kids.
Are
Missus.
they both gone?
Everyone's
Are they both
there.
gone to bed? You locked in for the lockdown?
I'm locked in for the. Was it lockdown? Not the lockdown.
No, lock in. You
Lock
locked in
in.
for the lock in. Look, he's in the bottom
Yeah.
left. It's only bloody Savo locked in from Dubai,
I know. Mental.
and then like a
Oh,
sort of
right.
another Savo in the bottom middle.
I know.
Savo.
we've got
All
the
we
same
need is
eye.
Aston in the bottom right, and it'll be like a sliding scale of debauchery.
Mate. What's upsetting is that I've definitely weathered worse than Savo.
Mate, it's all that sunshine and fun times
I
that
know.
Savo's keeping him young.
No.
It's all that
Mate,
Saint
hey.
Tropez fake tan, and it's Savo.
Mate, it's
Getting closer and closer to 40, boys. Not the one.
Fuck off.
How many
Hold on,
years
boy.
away are you? Is
You
it
look 15, son.
12. 2 and a bit.
2 and a bit?
Yeah, 2 and a bit. 38
Sharpie's
this year.
backstage getting all nostalgic about when he turned 40 10 years ago.
We all tried to look like you, Savo.
I remember Savo, the first time I met Savo actually was in it was like a cheap supermarket, like mini supermarket thing, and he was cooking burgers and making sandwiches and baguettes. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
When he used to come
remember,
over from Craig Fish.
What was it called?
Bike in Motion. Oh, what was it? No, Choice? Something like that.
No.
Subway.
Cost cutters. Cost cutters.
Cost Cutters. Cost
That was
Cutters.
it, yeah.
And you had
They used to
long
have the
hair
little
back then.
sandwich. They used to have the little sandwich shop in the back. That was great.
I don't like to think of you other than just like what I know you as, like just like guy like about town, putting on shows and stuff, amazing branding.
Big
I
hair.
basically like stole my whole career off Savo. I started putting on shows and copying his designs when I was about 15.
I remember, mate. I remember. I was flattered. I was like,
I'd always send them to
"Get in."
Savo, and he'd be like, "Yeah, they're really good, mate. Maybe try making it less shit." And
I think I might have actually even said that one time. Like, mate, it's really good, but can you just make it less shit?
yeah, it was a pretty harsh critic.
Yeah.
But nah,
I'm a bit of a bastard.
And then later on down the line, we did some shit together, and it was like one of them things: don't work with your heroes because they'll only let you down.
Oh, ban.
Hey, look, I'm going to come out for a sec. I'm going to get Ems in. Ems is patiently in the back.
Beautiful. Thanks, man. Love you.
Look at this for a lineup. Wow.
Champions.
Hi.
Up.
Yeah.
I love those changeover bits when no one knows what to say. I love the one of my favourite bits about this whole pub experience is the silence when everyone just goes.
You know what? The other day when Wagner was on, the silences, I was creasing at the silences because if you go halfway through a story and then we'd just say nothing, and you'd all go. And then everything was, and it was just sort of like, it was amazing. That and the fact that he was the only person who did like plus 50 like camera view, which is like down here, just like this. Through the whole thing. It was just
so good.
Yeah, like belly first.
He just did so good. He was like, it's okay, you know. Talk about sales. Amazing.
Yeah, I can't believe I missed that.
Wasn't he more like
Wagner?
Oh.
He got like
this,
you used to
and
moan
was
about
like-
that on the TV show. It was supposed to be Wagner, wasn't it?
Yeah, Wagner.
He used to get annoyed, but they all called him Wagner, but it was Wagner, wasn't it? Am I wrong?
Yeah, no, I think you're right.
I thought it was Ron fucking Jeremy with his massive schlong.
Jeremy.
Yeah. Oh. Squid got his out and started comparing it to his. It's like, not as big.
Mate, I'll take him to town. There's one of those silences that we know and love.
Oh, there it is.
Jamie, do your beatboxing.
Yeah, there's loads of give us a quick 1 minute because there's loads of people in the comments demanding it. So come on, Jamie. Ladies and gentlemen, in the comments, do these emojis. We're just going to pressure book him and make him do it.
I literally having food. I haven't got a good mic today either.
Fix that brick shop.
Yep. Hey. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, queen.
There you go.
So sick, man.
There you go. There you go.
So sick.
Thanks, man.
Love it. Love
I don't
it. Yeah,
get
love
how you
it.
do it.
Yes.
Well, we have got another act backstage, eagerly awaiting his time. He's actually the first person we ever had on the show, which I was trying to hold it out till the end of the night to make him like the first person and the last person that we had.
Nice.
But he's been backstage for ages, and I don't want to pie him too hard.
I'll see you in a bit. Shoot me off.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Jamie, thank you so much for everything you've done, man. It's been beautiful having you on regularly, mate. We're going to catch up in the real world soon.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Cheers, brother.
We'll have a pint for sure.
Mate, the Virtual Pub Live, the festival is happening. You're already booked and you didn't even realise.
Wow, look at that.
Sick, man.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice one, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise in the comments for Jamie. Big up, Jamie. Right, let's bring him on because he's been sat there for ages. Yes, JJ.
Yo, yo, yo.
Here he is.
Just let him sort his headphones out. He's like a nan, isn't he?
Queen.
I am, like.
Nanny.
Jack, you were so professional on the first night.
I know, fuck
Still
that,
gone to
mate.
shit, innit?
I've had a fair few long rollies, mate. Give me a How are you guys? How's it going? You good?
Man,
Can
yeah,
you hear
good.
this?
Let me dream of that shit.
Jack, do you know Savo?
No, I don't.
Because that's like, you two are Torquay like OGs, but like I feel
I'm
like
not.
you came and like picked up the reins from when Savo left. It's crazy.
I've only lived here for 6 years in September, which is still a long time.
That's mad.
Think about it.
Sav, when
how's
did
it
you
going,
leave
Savo?
then?
Nice to meet you, mate.
And nice to meet you, bro. I've 8 years now on and off.
Almost the crossover, bro. That would have been sick.
Yeah, so I did 4 years
I
on and
think-
off, and then the last 4 years have just been here solid.
I think
I've
Savo,
heard-
you
I've
left
heard
the
good
year
things.
the 27 Club shut down, wasn't it? Was it then?
That was 2012.
Yeah.
So yeah, 8 years.
Yeah.
Sounds got tattooed on
Because
it.
you put a couple
The
of
date.
shows on, I remember.
Yeah, they were poor.
That's what I thought. That's all I've heard is how legendary your shows and stuff were. So
The good ones were, man. The good ones were good. That was it's a shame actually because no one really like bought into the whole dream of what we all could have done together at the time. But now every cunt around the fucking UK is doing it.
Big C, drop the big
we
C.
did it. We did it. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Worth
It's already happened quite a few times in the last week.
Worth it. No,
Talking-
I'm down for the big C, man.
The big C.
I'm
Who isn't
gonna
down for
say
the big C?
I'm gonna drop
Get
it
in
in.
a bit.
Torquay's a really hard nut to crack, actually. With any show, they're really hard. It's getting a little bit better, but it's still really hard. You could put on some really good music.
I even
Do you think
remember
it's
having.
do you think it's because people lost appreciation for them because they were there every weekend, but maybe after something like this, people can appreciate the shows that people put on, so you make the most of going to it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe.
I'd
Took
like
it for
to think so,
granted.
yeah.
When you get everything given to you on a plate, so
Yeah.
I'll
It's
go
just
next
easy
time.
peasy.
Yeah. Now you
I
get
think
nothing.
Torquay's one of those places where people go, yeah, definitely do that. I'll definitely come, and then you do it, and then no one comes.
Yeah.
It's very easy to click attending on a Facebook event, and then you're at the event thinking, there's 1,000 people saying they're going to turn up on Facebook, and then like 4 turn up, and it's like, fucking Torquay, I've done it again.
Matty Goodyear has done good. Burnet Down Festival was pretty crazy.
Yeah, he's smashing it, to be fair.
We went together, Sam, didn't we? We drove there. It was my birthday. We drove there in style. Do you remember that guy?
Yeah, mate, he's Mercedes taxi.
Yeah, that guy. He
Oh,
has
the
like
red
light
one.
up. He has like light up taxi lights and stuff. He
I
definitely is.
was doing a lot of work at the time, and I realised about like halfway through the night, just at the point where I was on like the peak of my night, that it was Jack's birthday, and I just went, right, well, if it's your birthday, mate, I'm going to treat you in style, and we just went absolutely mental between One World and venue Foundry to go to Burn It Down Festival, and like by the time we got to Foundry, the night was basically over. It was
But
chaos.
still had a great time till 7 the next morning. So brilliant
Yeah,
time.
good fun.
In your
Good times.
van. In your van.
That van's seen some stuff.
Yeah, right.
Wait, didn't you have a nickname for it?
The first one was called Vow, and the second one remains nameless.
I thought it was the bang bus, but
Is she still
don't mind me.
Have you still got the big sprinter thing?
Still outside. It's sawn at the moment, but she'll be back. Don't you worry.
Man,
Yeah,
had some
thing's
fun in some
wicked.
bands, I tell you.
Bloody bet you have, mate.
Hey Molly band, that's the one. The
Oh,
band
yo,
was-
Hey Molly.
Yeah, before Moriarty, we went on some.
Oh, what was that
tours
then?
around the UK.
That was those guys.
So yeah, Hey Molly was Jordan.
Ah.
Matt was in the Van Daniels. And yeah, we went on some mad tours doing some very fun stuff.
Sick.
JJ, you got a tune for us?
Mate, I've got a brand new, spanking new tune.
What, Virtual Pub exclusive, did you say?
Hit that button. Hit that button.
It's a
Virtual
exclusive.
Bum, 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 bum.
All right, hit us with the new one, and then I want to hear This Old Home after.
Yeah, we'll have a natter in between them because I've got to tune up and stuff. Oh, but can you hear it? That.
Yeah,
No, I
boy.
can't hear it, mate.
Shut up. You can. It's perfect.
Is it good?
Yes,
Remember, he's had too long rolling.
Sounds lovely.
Spin him out.
Right, ladies and gentlemen in the comments,
Wait,
everyone on the
one
feed,
second,
let's make some
one
noise.
second,
Make some.
one
Go
second.
on.
Oh, wait.
Before you kick off, I'm sorry, JJ. I love you, but I'm gonna go to bed.
No, it's fine, man. It's like 1 a.m.
Go.
Sam's not interested in new talkie.
It's fine. I'm basically him now, so I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, Sando, thank you so much for coming on, man. Thanks for popping on in the last few nights. It's been amazing to catch up with you.
Well done.
We love
to all
you.
of you as well. You've
Speak
done
to you
an
soon, man.
amazing thing. Take it easy.
Cheers, brother. We love you.
Take it easy.
Peace out.
Love you.
Let us.
Bye.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, in the comments, let's see the emojis, let's see the aubergines, let's see the dancing bloke, let's see all those emojis. Let's make some noise one time. JJ on the Virtual Pub.
It's quite sad. It's quite a sad song. Sorry, but it's a sad day for people that have got used to the pub. I reckon. So it goes a bit like this. I got time on my hands, I've got life I can give, I got fear where it stands. We both know this, I won't give in again. I won't pierce my own ears with this sand. And I don't mind why you say those things, I don't mind why you say those things to me. It's too late for me. It's too late. Do we even know if we don't try it? Do we even know if we don't try it? Do we even know if we don't try it? Do we even know? Take your time on me. Take your time on me. Do we feel it? Do we take it? Do we feel it? Oh. Do we try till we find a way? Do we even know if we don't try it? Would we even know if we don't try it? Would we even know if we wouldn't try it? Would you even know if you wouldn't hear it? Thank you.
Boom.
All right, mate.
It's too many people.
Man, I totally forgot the lyrics to that, but yeah, cool. That's the new vibe.
I got
so hot.
I got
Try to put myself
goosebumps.
into the feed because there was a queue.
Did you really?
Yeah, I got full on
That's good.
goosebumps. That was fucking mint. That was so up my street.
Yeah.
I've got to make. I've been learning quite a lot of like weird chords. Got that jazz.
I was going to ask you what that was. What tuning are you in?
Nice.
I'm in some crazy tuning, man. But
I thought so.
But it's it's this thing. It's got a pitchfork, and basically you can set it to make one note sound like three. So it's got the third.
That's why.
It's got the third and the fifth. So if you play like a jazz chord, you got.
Yeah, nice.
Yo, Jack.
That's sick.
When did you get that?
Mate, it's been an integral part of the Warhorns ensemble. There's bits where like I just set it so it would go an octave lower, so it's essentially a bass. So it just sounded like two basses. Yeah, if you didn't check out our band, we were pretty crazy.
I've checked you guys out. You're sick, man.
I'm familiar.
Did you guys see the Post Malone and Travis Barker Nirvana concert?
Well, the wrong t-shirt.
Yeah, my housemate was watching it earlier, mate. He killed it.
Mate,
Smashed it.
so good. I don't know if you're into Nirvana. Post Malone, Travis Barker, Nirvana concert for the WHO.
No way.
And it was really good.
rose like 5 million.
Raised.
And Google, Post Malone, and another company said they'd match it. Like 15 million, yeah.
Sorry,
it's amazing.
The other company was a company called Expandia.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, they do reasonably priced holidays. That are really sick.
Fuck off, Sharpie.
Yeah, Jack, you need to record that. That was amazing, man.
Yeah, I think I'll work on the structure a bit more, but yeah, it's pretty spankers.
I'm going to get myself one of them pedals, I think.
Yeah, it's
because I was looking at your hands. I was like, "What's he doing now? I've never heard of that." I was like, "He's like."
Giving away a secret.
No crazy shapes there. I was like, yeah, give them
do you want me to should we do this old home and then have a natter? Yeah. I'm gonna do some cool sort of loopy shit with this. We'll try it out.
Cool. Yeah.
Tell the story before you play it.
Okay, so I recorded a song ages ago at Farm, and I've been sat on it for ages. Big up Alec, he produced it. Alec Peters, part of the Anti-Matador crew, Dem. Recorded it, sat on it, and then me and Sam after the first night of Virtual Pub. So it's all born out the Virtual Pub really, which is pretty sick. I was like, I'm going to release it and then donate the money to the Red Cross. I think we totaled at 97 quid or something, which is insane considering it's one song. So big up anyone that donated. I know a lot of people in the chat did, and like by a lot of money as well, which was sick. Like people were chucking around 20 quids at this sort of time, which I thought was madness. Thanks to anyone that donated. It went all to the Red Cross coronavirus appeal. So I think it was sort of geared towards funding people that couldn't eat or drink or get basic stuff because of all of the crazy people that were buying everything at the time. It was right at the beginning of everything. So released it all through the Virtual Pub. So big up Virtual Pub. But just my opportunity to say thanks, because I've met some people that I think maybe are going to be like friends for life, all just down to this platform. Obviously, all good things have to come to somewhat of an end. But yeah, man, I think you've all done really well. So big up you guys. This is This Old Home, plus some like loopy stuff. Hopefully it doesn't sound shit. Yeah, maybe it will. Got really good at this movement since lockdown. Okay, we got our soundscape now. This is it. Yeah, that all right? Yeah. Have to be around you to stop the shame. If you believe me, this should go away. And here we are, clutching at the straws once more. Curtain is drawing out. I'm certain I'm nearly found. Curtain is drawing out. I'm certain I'm nearly found. The sun is setting on this old home. The doors are closing to gather dust once more. And here we are, clutching at the straws once more. Curtain is drawing out. I'm certain I'm nearly found. Curtain is drawing out. I'm certain I'm nearly found. Oh, I'm nearly found. Curtain is drawing out. Certain nearly found. Thank you very much, boys and girls.
Shit.
Big up Brian as well, 'cause apparently I make his
So-
penis tingle from a different part of the world. So that's
So
great.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Mate, you made
thanks
me
very
all
much, mate.
nostalgic and cathartic about this whole bloody virtual pub thing.
Yeah, no, that's oh Jesus, that's bright. Yeah, sorry, but yeah, I'm glad.
I
Thanks
know.
ever so much. Thanks ever so much, guys, for without your
It's like
platform,
full
I don't
circle.
think a few people have checked the song out that probably wouldn't usually, and at the same time donated to a brilliant cause. So I'm stoked on that.
Yeah,
Big up you guys for sure.
Yeah, big up everyone that's donated for that one.
Yeah,
Charlie, I
thank
can't
you.
hear you, man.
Can you not hear me?
I need to refresh.
No worries.
Oh, Jack knows the.
I can't refresh.
I'll refresh
Oh.
up, boys and girls.
Oh.
No. Can you guys hear me?
That's it. That was the last we ever heard of Jack.
I can't hear you,
I
Charlie.
can
no.
hear whoever said that.
You can't
I
hear
can hear
me.
Charlie.
I can hear Charlie.
Lucas,
really.
Lucas trolling him. I can see it in the
hear.
glimmer in your eye.
I was
Hey,
gonna see how
Luca.
far I could take it. Hey, yo, Jezza, how's it going?
I haven't
Jack,
seen you in a
Jack.
while. You good?
Yeah, man, good.
Nice to
How's
be
those
on.
bricks behind you?
They're all right. Yeah, still.
Still holding up.
Some sterling pointing.
Reckon-
There's some sterling pointing going on there, man.
Jack,
So
can
good.
I would have taken opportunity personally, and probably on behalf of everyone, to thank you for the help that you've provided for all of us
Oh,
on
man.
this journey.
It's worth it, absolutely.
Yeah.
No
Squid's
worries.
just laughing.
So I was laughing at what Lucas just sent me.
Squid.
Don't you dare say no. Right. Jack,
Yeah,
that's
so-
amazing. Thank you, man.
I just want to know now.
I'll tell you later, Jack.
Nah, we'll tell you later in the VIP.
Yeah, Jack, mate, thanks so much for all the help. You've
Oh, that's all right, man.
helped
No
me,
worries, man.
especially with a lot of the bookings. Most of our the best bookings that we had. Well, they're all great, but some of the absolute blinders that are more
Right.
out of the local area, Jack hooked us up with, and man, Yeah, thanks so much, bro.
Some crazy ones. Yeah, no, right. No, it's nice. It's good to actually get to see a lot of them, like completely out of their comfort zone as well, which
stripped back as well, right?
Mate, I had sweaty palms and everything just then. I was just playing in my room. I've been doing that for weeks, but like today, when you got the concept of going live to people, it's really weird. Yeah, like more nerve-wracking than an actual gig. I don't know, because you get the atmosphere of the venue.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
But I like it. But thanks for having me. Yeah, thanks for letting me be a part.
It's as real as it gets playing in your room, really, isn't it? In a way.
Yeah. Well, check out my basil plant there. Look at that.
Yo.
Shit, how did you get it to do that?
That is healthy as.
How did you get it to do that?
Well, like
my ones always die.
Mate,
yeah, me too.
Just look, check this out, right? So this is a plate that I put it on,
right?
And then there's holes at the bottom. And I just filled the plate up with water. And
that's what I do.
Look at it.
It takes the water in as it wants. Look how green she is.
I've
just had a request for the link to get on to go live with us from someone very special. So I've sent it to them, and I hope it works out. But
nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot off there and watch you.
Well, no, you need to be here for it.
Jack, I was going to ask you one more thing, mate. What else you grown in that wardrobe of yours?
Look at this. Look how mirrored it is. Oh,
penicillin.
Damn. Oh damn! What'd you do in that mirror, baby?
Well, he loves a mirror.
So many.
You seen American Psycho?
Yeah, that's me.
Don't just look at it, Heather. That's not quite that film. Come on.
That's definitely not quite that film. Unless it's Huey Lewis in the news.
That's Paul Simon. Next.
Next. Squid, come on. Content. Accurate facts. Come on.
Mate, no, thank you so much.
That's all right, man.
I'm really
nice to get my sister involved, man. I don't get a chance to see her play ever.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Big up Tegan.
We wanted to get
what a legend as well she is, man.
Tegan, if you're watching, click the link.
Her on.
Let's have a look at natter.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It was her birthday. It was her birthday yesterday.
And if you're not watching, we're deeply offended.
Yeah.
She is. I think the whole
to have a natter with.
I think the whole family are locked in, mate. Trust me. My dad keeps texting me like, "Go on, mate." Well, I just have. So
get on, Jack.
Just get on it, mate. What you up to, man?
We've got someone sat backstage.
Go on.
Shall I pop out? I think
I'm going to be popping out in a minute as well. I'm ever so sorry.
I've just realised who this is. So for this next bit, Ems, sorry, but we're going to cut you just for 2 minutes. But this is going to be golden. We love you, Ems.
Love you, Ems. Yeah, come back in a bit.
Thank you.
See you later, darling.
Are you ready for this?
Who's this handsome gent in the bottom left?
It worked.
Pops, how's it going, Dad? What are you up to? Look out!
Daddy
look out! Look at that!
Look
hair,
out,
mate.
indeed.
You're looking good. Look at those.
Oh, look at his room.
Look
He's got more guitars than Jack.
I know.
Yeah,
He's
that's
sick.
not-
I've got a couple of his as well.
That's not an accident that he's in that room, is it?
I just wanted to say very quickly, Hannah and I have been watching
Mum,
where
big
we
up,
can
Mum.
most weekends. You guys have been amazing. I mean, you know, I'm probably up the average age now by coming on, but
You and me both. We've done it together. Don't worry.
But it's been brilliant, and we just have it on now at the weekends and go, oh yeah, and I've learned stuff about gardening,
Which is mental. If you knew him, you would know.
Yeah, which is mental.
That is mental.
What a legend.
The basil plants just made a little feature, which I was happy with. There it is.
Go on, son.
That's a sick basil plant, isn't it?
I love the fact that Jack did that tune with those guys that he kind of, Mitchy knows, but you know the fella in
Owen.
Owen,
Penrice and Mitch Pike.
So good.
Yeah, we got another one, I think, happening, but
and it's fantastic. Yeah, and we just wanted to just come on quick and say, like, all of you, it's amazing. I think it's a shame, but hopefully bigger and better things, because it's a brilliant thing you're doing, and it was lovely to see Tegan do a set as well, because I'm obviously a little bit biased, and Jack just did a blinder again. But you guys top notch. We thoroughly enjoy it,
Oh man, thank you so much. That really means a lot.
That's really nice of you to come on and say. Yeah, that's awesome.
Nick,
big up, Pops.
before You almost sound like you're wrapping things up. But there's one favour I really, really need to ask, and it's been a question on a lot of people's minds. Is there any chance we can get a tune out of you?
Yeah, let's get a tune. There's a guitar there.
It would feel wrong.
Do the one, the lock.
If we went on a little break and Papa Nick Paxton didn't play us a little set.
Get the lockdown tune on, man. That's so good.
Say that again.
Play a song.
How am I going to do that?
Well, there's a guitar behind you. Put the
Go
phone
and get the
up.
guitar.
Get the guitar.
Get Mum to hold the camera.
He went home to get it.
I've got a really wacky sound thing going on at the moment because Mum's got the iPad in the other room and there's some sort of...
You got to turn the iPad down.
Hang on.
Nice excuse. I like it.
Have you got to turn the volume down on one of them or something?
On the iPad.
On the iPad.
Yeah, on the iPad.
Look at him. Look at him.
Not on your one, on the other one.
I have had a couple of lemmies while I've been watching you.
A couple of lem schlips.
What's a lemmy?
Couple of you must be aware
Jack
of that.
Daniels and Coke.
Jack Daniels, isn't it?
Yeah, Lemmy's Motorhead.
Lemmies.
Sick.
Obviously.
Not lemons. Very different.
The only way the only way I could do it is to put the other machine on. I'm on my phone at the minute.
Well, yeah.
And then come back.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Do that.
In the meantime, Nick, I think the question that's on the nation's lips is, what's your favourite meal deal?
Yes! Can't believe we've not asked you. We know he has a chaser.
What's your favourite meal deal? Favourite meal deal? Go.
I love Daddy Jack. Daddy Nick.
Favourite film?
Meal deal, man.
Meal deal. When you go to Tesco's and you get a sandwich, a crisp and a drink, what do you buy?
Your proper.
No.
All I can hear is 5 Daleks.
Meal deals, Dads. We need you.
Get him back on, and we'll ask him the question.
Yeah, let's do it.
So I just
No.
I have to go.
Meal deal, man. Your ideal meal deal.
Oh, meal deal.
Yay!
Go.
Oh, right. We're long.
We ain't got long enough.
You got your McCoy's crisps thin
Nice.
grilled,
Yes.
Good, man. Well, yeah.
right? And then I'd probably go southern fried chicken wrap
Oh, yes.
with probably tuna.
Yeah, he's sticking true to the chaser.
Tuna or prawn chaser for sure.
Legend. I like how he goes meat then
or a
fish.
prawn. Or a prawn.
Yeah.
It's basically a surf and turf.
Yeah. Basically a Tesco taster menu.
£4.20. Job done.
Right, I reckon we get Nick back on his other machine, whatever that might be. In a few minutes, we're going to have a tune from Nick, and we're going to have the full lowdown on the meal deal. The meal deal that set the trend round here.
Hang on, Squiddy wants to say something.
Go on.
Oh, mate, he's spinning out. Get rid of him. I'll talk to him. Get his internet
Right,
sorted.
Jack, you do some production round here for once.
Yeah, Jesus. Mate, you saw me.
Sort your old man out.
I was struggling with my headphones 10 minutes ago, mate.
Well, your dad's a legend, isn't he?
He is, mate. He is.
He's basically just you, but a few years older.
It's uncanny when we're together.
That's brilliant. You were both on the bottom row together, making the same facial movements and stuff. It's great.
but I don't have shit vision yet, though, so that'll come. So I'm struggling.
Well, that's not shit vision, mate. That's the Lemmies.
That's the Lemmies.
Yeah, that's just those long rollies, mate.
Yeah.
Those guys.
I can't wait to have a meal deal now.
Right.
The southern fried chicken wrap.
Are you going to go for a chaser as well, Luke?
Jack, get him prepped. He's got to sort 2 things out. One is a whole tune that we need to hear that needs to be a virtual pub exclusive. And the other one is that we need we need his meal deal. And we need him to mention a chaser because it'll bring cohesion to all the things we've been talking about over the last 2 weeks.
He's already mentioned the chaser.
All right,
I couldn't hear him.
Yeah, the
right,
tuna
nice
chaser.
one, JJ. We love you.
Jack, thank you, dude.
How good is this tonight? Just all the references coming in. We've even had Jack's dad.
I need a meal deal.
Daddy Paxton.
Luke's
Fabulous.
freaking out about meal deals now.
When he said the southern fried chicken wrap, I forgot about it. Oh.
And from a chef as well.
Masterclass, wasn't it? You recreating that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Luke.
All right, do you want another list then? Because I've got.
Go on.
Reconnect with Luca, but
Where's Luca's list? Pasta, pizza, DFC, pasta with chili and garlic, and whatever the latest one was.
And I've eaten that chili and garlic like 3 times.
Have you?
So good.
It's a blind. I had it for lunch the other day.
So good.
DFC was amazing.
Yeah, that
DFC.
looked
Rice
pretty good.
Krispies.
Have you tried it?
I mean,
Thank
if
God
you're
it
gonna
was
put me,
Krispies.
if you're going to ask me on
Tried
air,
it with
I'll say
Cocoa Pops.
yes,
It was
definitely.
Charlie didn't like it.
What's the deep fried
Oh
chicken?
yes,
DFC.
yes, boys. We've got an absolute 30 exclusive coming up, by the way. Oh yes.
Gentlemen.
If only every night was like this. Do you know what we should do? Just go on tomorrow night and be like, right, this is the last night.
Yeah, this is the last opportunity.
Every night.
Right, in the meantime, I know this guy's going to come on and just give us pure praise, so he's welcome to come on the show. Kyle, everybody.
Kyle.
Good time.
Kyle, you're only allowed on if you're going to tell us how awesome we are. I'm only joking.
You all know
I'm only
that.
joking.
Oh.
Imagine that, Kyle. You could have fully trolled us then if you just left.
That would have been great.
How is everyone?
Yeah,
Very good. How are you?
Come on.
Yeah, good. I just wanted to come on quickly because I don't know if my son's going to wake up again, but I just wanted to say thank you to everyone.
Mate,
Oh,
no worries. Thanks
Thanks to you, man. You've been
Thanks
a
to you.
legit OG round here.
No, it's been amazing. You know, it's helped me through a lot for the last 5-6 weeks.
That's awesome,
It's been,
man.
yeah, no, it's been brilliant.
The first 2 weeks of lockdown was so intense, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Especially
yeah.
the first week. My brain was melting. Like if I didn't have this platform with these guys to keep me occupied, I reckon I would have gone mental.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It's helped us in that respect. I think. Well, personally, like you say, it's been a really nice distraction from all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, Carl, you were just commenting a lot, and we said you're quite busy in the comments. Let's get you on. And now we're like best mates. You brought my kids Easter eggs and all sorts of stuff. It's been awesome.
Top gent. Absolute
journey,
top
man.
Yeah.
It's been
Wicked.
It's been awesome. It's been awesome. I'd say I've reconnected with people like I speak to, but I don't speak to like on the phone or anything like that. I just like speak to when I see them out or something like Jack and Butler and stuff. And it's like feel like we've got a lot closer, and sort of like I'll always keep in touch with them all the time now. And you know, I've met some new people like yourselves, and feel like it's just brought a lot more friends and connections and all sorts. So then just had a laugh for weeks. You know, there's some days that my cheeks have been hurting, and then and my Spotify has just got longer and longer because of it. Yeah, it's been awesome. It's been really, really good.
Have you seen who just popped up backstage? Sorry, Kyle.
I have.
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck?
Why can't I still can't work my way around.
Jezza, you're right. Sorry, Kyle. Tell me how awesome I am again. I've done nothing towards this platform. It's been these lot.
We've already said
the one who's done everything really is the guy who's not here tonight. Big up Josh Hansford. He's held this thing together.
Yeah, well done, Josh.
With his talk.
I mean, it was a shame he couldn't come to the last night because he's paralytic and hungover.
It's funny that he couldn't.
But Cole, hit me up with your highlight. Go on. What do you take away from this as being
probably the Giles interview?
That was the bomb. I mean, brick wall aside, what was it?
Oh God, there's just been too many. I don't know if I can point out one.
All right, top 5 then.
To be fair.
Should have done your own work, really.
You knew what was coming.
I've been drunk through most of it.
I'll tell you what. One of my highlights was playing the after party and house party, playing that drawing game with you.
Yeah, you're weirdly good at that game, Kyle.
No. When
I beg to differ. You should have been there on maybe Thursday night. That was something else, man. I've got a couple of screenshots I'll forward to you later because they were just.
I drunk like a whole bottle of Morgan Spice, and then we weren't drawing it. We were explaining what the thing was, and it was so hard. And I'm just sat there, and it's like it was a pineapple, and it was like. It's spiky.
Yeah, it was
that comment, by the way.
What?
That I've just been reminded that for me that was my absolute highlight. The night that Luca, you threw a full JD and Coke all over your laptop.
That was phenomenal.
I can't remember what night it was, but I think it was me,
It was
you,
the night
and
with Rue.
I was there.
Was it Rue?
Oh, and I won the tickets to
it was Rue.
Pontins.
Yeah.
Yes.
You did.
I bet you're looking forward to that, aren't you?
Yeah, I drove past it the other day. Burnt down. Don't exist.
Carl, you must have won some tickets to Pontins across the nights. We've been giving them away like hotcakes.
I've given them all away.
Yeah, you're right though. Luca sucking up whiskey from his desk while shaking his keyboard dry, and then delivering some dad. Amazing. Ask me if I'm a tree. Are you
brilliant.
a tree? No.
Gentlemen, I've got to call it a night. I am absolutely shattered, and I've got to be up really early. And I've had a really long and arduous weekend. For the people that know, we had a bit of
yeah, fair enough, man. Of course,
no problemo.
But I would just personally like to say a huge thank you to Carl, everyone, Owen Penrice. I can see in the background. Actually, I'm going to bring him in quickly.
That's an exclusive. Wait.
Sorry,
drop our exclusive.
Bigger entry than that.
Oh, well, he can see me in the background. Sorry, I didn't mean to break that out.
That's all right. Do the bit where you say how lovely we all are.
All right, you guys are all a bunch of heroes. No, you are. Oh, don't solo
Look
me.
at that smile.
Come on,
Look at
Charlie.
that smile.
Do it. Look at that. The people deserve your final goodbye.
Look at that Buddha.
Look at the Buddha. Indeed. No, but thank you to all the team, the landlords, to everyone that's been on. You guys have brought me a lot of laughter and happiness, and it will continue in a different format. But I just wanted to say thank you for everyone. You're massive,
thank you, man.
Massive part of my life now.
Thank you.
Charlie.
On a real one, Charlie and I have crossed paths a few times in the real world. Sharpie and Charlie, I believe, have never met. Luca and Charlie have done
looking forward to it.
A couple of bits and bobs in the real world, but ultimately this platform, I think, as much as we know that it's brought all of you guys together, I think one thing it's done for us landlords is brought us together. Like we've had such an amazing experience working together on this. It's been some of the conversations that we've had backstage have been mind blowing. Remember that first weekend when we hit 2,000 likes and all of that whole journey. It's been incredible.
Some of them chats were mad, weren't they?
When we first heard from the BBC and the Guardian and all these people are getting hold of us.
The Sunday Telegraph? Whatever. That's not what we're
in the sun. Oh, thank you, Maisie Stevens.
But on a real one, Charlie, thank you so much for everything you've done to this platform. For this platform, I don't want to exclude us from you, but seeing as you're going now, mate, it's been an absolute honour working with you, and I really genuinely want to continue working with you in some format in the future. Thank you so much.
I just want to give you a cuddle. I've not met you yet, and I'm going to give you a squeeze.
It's so weird you haven't met each other.
Bloody coming, mate.
Maybe a California reach around. Who knows?
I just want to know where
ladies
my
and
head
gentlemen, in the comments, let's see these emojis. Because Charlie Yabsley has done amazing things for this platform since day one when he was DJ Yabs, right through the mental health stuff that he's done, all the hosting he's done. Ladies and gentlemen, please, one more time, Charlie Yabsley. We love you, brother.
Guys.
Thank you so much, man.
Cheers, guys. Much love.
Legend, man. Love to Justine.
Of course.
God, he likes to go on about himself, doesn't he?
Yeah, who was that?
I can see him lolling hard backstage.
Quickly deleting us all off my Facebook.
Yeah. Nah, big up, Charlie. Like,
Charlie
honestly.
bit my finger.
Ouch, Charlie.
Ouch, Charlie.
Right, should we get Owen in then? Because we know he's there.
Oh, God. Right. All right. What we're going to do now is, because I've got a couple of exclusives to drop on this. One is, obviously, I'm going to do my bars again because I want all the attention I can get. Another one is, there's another exclusive coming on my track. But the biggest exclusive we're bringing you tonight is a quick little version of Fire in the Pub with your weekly host just dropping in. It's only OK Penrice live from bloody Berlin.
What's going on?
Yes, brother! Well, it's weird seeing you on a Sunday night.
I know, innit? Strange.
Oh, you had any G&T tonight, brother? Oh no.
Nah, I'm off the beer the last 2 days, mate. I can't.
Oh mate,
can't do it to
got
myself.
the missus around.
Once a week.
I woke up with some
No, he's social distancing.
Oh, he keeps freezing.
I mean, it's the same thing every week with Owen. The first 10 minutes is him
Wi-Fi's
trying to
whack as
sort
well,
his
and I
network out.
I used all my data on.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
I used all my data on Friday, but I didn't want to come on and do a fire in the pub anyway. I just wanted to say big up to you boys for smashing it, and I hope you had. Nah, it's not working, is it?
No, I can hear you.
you.
You basically just came on and said, "We'll do it anyway."
Yeah.
We got
Can
you.
you
We
hear
got
us?
you.
Mate,
I can hear you.
We can all hear you.
it's I can't really hear anything you guys are saying. It's like.
Well, you know the drill. Just
So,
refresh. See how it goes.
Refresh, and I'll come back and see what happens.
Yeah. It sounds to me like
Yeah.
you can actually hear what we're saying. You just don't fancy it. Oh yeah, refresh. Cool. See you later.
Like every bloody week.
All right. The love's still coming in for Charlie in the comments. We've done that now.
Yeah. We're going to leave that.
Reg it. Come on.
Now, big up, Charlie.
Kyle's still waiting in the background. So we bring poor Kyle in. He's sat there patiently waiting.
That's right.
So we need you to do a bit of.
Sorry,
freestyling now.
Kyle. Sorry, Kyle. We're going to bring you back on, I promise. But just for a quick Luca, that is graphic.
That's not okay.
Just for a quick
any time of
second
night, that is
exclusive,
not okay.
coming all the way in from Germany. I'm going to bring them both in at the same time.
Oh, shit.
OK Penrice is back, but guess who else is back? It's Nico. It's Lyra coming straight in from Germany. Yes, brother.
Yes, man.
Oh, we
Oh,
can't
no.
hear him now.
No.
Classic German entrance.
Hit refresh, brother.
Nico, we can't hear you, man.
Nah.
Ah.
Can we hear you, Owen? I mean,
can we actually hear him?
For our ego, these international guests.
Yeah,
really
Yeah,
is-
turn
Nico,
up.
we got you, but we need loads more.
Is again this shit here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, brother.
Creamy.
How's it
Do
going?
the mic thing.
Schlager.
I didn't even know this was a live thing here. Like I thought it's just
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
It's live
yeah.
right now.
Yeah, baby.
Nice. Yeah,
How's it going?
Owen, we still got nothing from you though, bro.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, you have. Don't worry about it.
Oh, it's true.
Hey, Owen, you gonna play home yet, or what?
Oh, nah. Mate. Oh, I don't know. Wait, I have got the guitar there as well.
The
Wait 2
guitar.
seconds.
Guitar, the collab.
The Goodfellas and Heinz.
Nico, how's things since Friday, man?
Make a collab.
Yeah, it's just been chill, man. Just been chill. Just down in this hole, basically. Haven't seen much of the world.
I'm assuming you've written like 140 new tunes since then, seeing as you turn around so quickly.
Man, I had like a tough session yesterday with this singer, man. Like we started 2 or 3 tracks even, but like we didn't finish a single one, so it was a bit unsatisfying, I gotta say. But yeah.
Hopefully she's not watching.
Nah, I don't think so. That would be a bit brutal. But yeah,
Looks like a cool little place. Are you like in a wine cellar or something? It's amazing.
German sex dungeon.
Yeah, or that. I didn't want to say. But
It's
in the
underneath
film Hostel.
Berghain. This is but the walls kind of look like yours. They're doing it in a way.
Wow.
Yeah.
A bit red
Yeah,
brick shit. I don't know what
nearly.
this used to be. It's definitely a bit moist cellar down here.
Oh, moist.
When you start playing those tunes, we all get moist, to be fair.
Luca.
Oh, what the fuck?
Whatever.
If
Yeah, I don't know
anything,
what-
Sharpie, Luca's wall looks a little bit like straighter than yours.
Yeah.
bit better pointed.
This bit here.
Well, it's digital, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jackie's
There you go.
social distancing club. That's a good one.
Wait,
I
Luca,
just-
you still got the Eternal Sunshine background?
Let me have a look.
Big up, Luddy.
I messaged Aston earlier asking if he wanted to hop on. He's just sent his apologies, saying he's in bed. But well done, all of you boys. And if you need any help moving forward, let him know.
Yes. There you go.
Which is sweet. Look at that.
Nice.
See?
I want something like that.
Mate, it's a palaver to get it set up. It took Luca about 3 weeks.
It was worth it for sure.
Yeah, it looks sick.
It's because he was putting most of his effort into ripping off my brick wall. That's why.
Yeah. I don't know what other ones I've got. What have I got? Oh yeah, this is one of my personal favourites.
So, Owen, you've inspired someone else.
Yeah, no, I've already heard what's about to happen. I know about the next exclusive. Big.
What's this?
Whoa.
Yeah, there's another cheeky little exclusive coming. I mean, it's not going to be an exclusive in like the grime scene, but
When are you
terms
dropping it?
Soon,
Now?
hopefully. Butler,
Now,
if you're
do it now.
watching, let's hear you. Yeah, you heard it right. Butler. Yeah, you best believe.
Yeah, I'm not privy to this either, Luca.
What's going on?
There's exclusives happening left, right, and centre around here.
He's just dropping them.
Woo, woo, woo. Nico, how set up are you for a little jam?
That
means not at all.
I've got lasagna in the microwave, so
I wasn't even set up with for the microphone. I didn't even like check this out. Like, to be honest, I mean, I wanted to go on my phone before, and then it like started crashing. I don't know why my phone cannot handle the shit. So yeah, I mean, how did I do it yesterday? No, that was Friday. I mean, technically I could just do the thing like I will plug my headphone output back inside, and then that should work. Wait.
We could have a.
Can you drop our tune again, mate? Because I haven't heard it since Friday, obviously.
Me neither.
Yes.
I like this low energy Owen when he's not a host, when he's just a guest. He's just a lot more just like yo.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Drop a tune, man.
Got nothing to do with what's sitting in my ashtray here.
Oh man, we should have had a beer. I had a beer before by the river, just like on my way to the studio, man. It was fucking nice when the sun came out.
How far away do you guys live from each other?
What's that?
How close do you guys live together?
Well, not that close. He lives like
no, not really.
by bike about 20 minutes to cycle, 25 minutes.
Okay. Is that your like mode of transport around the city? You cycle?
Yeah,
Nah,
for me
my
it is.
bike's broke, but Nico's.
You let me down the garden path.
Would it be other than technical difficulties?
Yeah, mate.
You need to get down
triangle
to Halford,
wheels,
son.
Sharpie.
What happened?
Is your
What?
chosen
Nah,
mode of
it's
transport a
just
bike?
a
Nah,
bit
mine's
better,
broken.
But I got my 10 toes anyway, so I'm alright.
Oh, Owen, I love you, man.
I'm walking around everywhere at the moment anyway because I don't want to get the public transport, so it's chill.
Nah.
I got nowhere to be on time.
Responsible.
Keep social distancing, bruv.
I'm gonna have a gin and tonic. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
Right, we're gonna get some bars out of him yet.
Oh yeah.
Go on, Owen, son.
I love this version of Owen. Like lethargic, just chill. Compared to Friday night when he's on full like BBC host mode.
Absolutely piffed out.
Do you know what? I've got
busy
cheese plant
weekend,
in
didn't
my. Your cheese plant's thriving.
Cheese plant.
Mine's on its
Yeah,
last
it
legs.
is.
Not that sort of cheese, Luca.
Cheese plant?
No, this
I've had
bad
to
boy.
tie it back,
Is that called a cheese plant?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I haven't got one of them.
Sharpie's got one and all.
Peace, Lily.
I'm not just a brick wall, my friend. It does look like a wine cellar, though, doesn't it? Looks like the green room.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
His joint?
Yeah.
It's nice.
Looks
I want to know what's
Studio
behind that
22,
wall.
mate.
Are the red things art or some sort of soundproofing effort?
Yes.
Soundproofing.
Sound.
Oh,
thing,
look
innit?
who's back.
It's soundproofing art.
There's room for one more. Get him in.
Is it Lutz? No. Oh, it's Nick.
Yes.
What a caper. What, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Loud and clear.
What a caper. I don't want to bore you, so I'm not going to.
Perfect.
It was nice in the other room. All I could hear was five Daleks. So, chicken, rat,
Straight to the meal deal.
I would go Southern Fried Chicken, Chicken Club. Definitely flame grilled McCoys. The chaser, I would sometimes go egg and cress or tuna and cucumber. He likes a Lucozade. I'd have one of those strange green things. I can only see me now. Where have you all gone?
I just soloed you, Pops. You got it. If you got a tune for us, we'd love to hear it.
What would you like to hear?
I mean, whatever you got for us.
The one that she whispered.
Can I just show you this?
Go on.
Wrong way.
Oh yeah, be mad. Big up.
We really obviously come down as often as we can. We love it down there in Torquay, and it's been really sad, obviously, with what's going on. But we always come down at Easter, so it's we only see the boy on a screen. The Pirate Festival, Be Mad, we do it all. We love it down there. We met some great people. A lot of you guys. Butler, I see piping up. I've met him. Mitch. There's some lovely guys down there.
Sick, and man. We look forward to meeting you.
Yeah, we'll have to. Yeah, we will. We'll have to come down and meet you all when this is all over.
Definitely, man.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, we got you. Sounds good.
Okay. This is called Laughing at the World.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, in the comments, big up Jack's dad.
Jack's dad. That's my best thing. My razor's getting rusty. My brain is out of sync. Friends are going crazy, turning me to drink. My body's getting weary, but there's a younger man inside. He wants to take me partying, but God knows how he's trying. Before I turn my toes up, where my attitude won't fit, you're gonna hear me laughing at the world that's gone to shit. So meet me at the bar, boys. I'll tell you everything you need to know. I just read that. People are getting ugly. The selfies never lie. I just sit here worrying as their sad lamps pass them by. Where have all the good guys gone? 'Cause Teo takes his seat. Wanna feel the people on the feet. Before I turn my toes up, where my attitude won't fit, you're gonna hear me laughing at the world that's gone to shit. So meet me at the bar, boys. I'll tell you everything you need to know. Can't remember the next verse now. Dude's getting dim. Time is running out. The idiots are leading us. It's just no getting out. Where have all the heroes gone? As chaos takes its seat, we face the next disaster with liars, thieves, and cheats. Before I turn my toes up, when my attitude won't fit, you're gonna hear me laughing at the world that's gone to shit. So meet me at the bar, boy. I'll tell you everything you need to know. So meet me at the bar, boy. I'll tell you everything you need to know. So meet
Nice one, Nick. That was sick.
You know what I told you about the Lemmys earlier?
Yeah.
Probably one too many. I couldn't remember my own words.
Nobody noticed the mistakes.
Yeah, don't play it back, will you? For God's sake.
Well, lucky for you, it's recorded and anyone can go back through it over the next
And talk
forever.
memory with it forever.
Mate, thanks so much for coming on. I think that's, to be honest, considering this is kind of the last night in the current format.
No, it's
I think
great pleasure. It's a great pleasure. And once again, from Hannah and I, you lot have been brilliant. We've really enjoyed it. And there's my good lady, look.
Hello, mummy.
Hello.
Hello.
We, as I said earlier, we tune in, we have it on in the background, and then I like this, and we've seen some great acts and great music, heard some wicked chats, and the mental health stuff's fantastic. That's
really,
great.
really.
Thank you. That really means a lot.
No, and fair play to all of you, and you, all of the main guys are brilliant, and fair play. We got you
Thank
out
you.
of bed, I believe, or you were having an evening off when Sagan played.
Yeah.
And you were lying on the floor, and they ended. You were back with your hat on within 10 minutes. So fair play, fair play.
No, big up, man. Thank you so much for coming on. It's really nice to hear the tune, but it's more importantly, it's really nice to hear your meal deal, man. Thank you so much.
Lots of love to all our talky friends.
Yeah, we'll see you soon in the real world, yeah?
Yeah, man. Take care.
Nice one.
See you
Cheers,
later.
man. God, what a legend. Right, the only person who I can see who's actually still on the camera backstage is Owen, so I'm going to bring him back on. He looks
Right, mate.
fuming.
That was quality, Jack's there.
Mate, that's
Smashed
Jack's
it.
actual dad. No wonder Jack's so talented.
Mate.
And taken.
Talent and looks, eh?
Yeah, man. Frustrating, isn't it?
Speaking of that,
That was good, wasn't it?
Jack.
What a legend.
I might have a virtual pub exclusive.
Ooh. Whoa. Burp, 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 burp. What you got for them?
I just got to find it.
I've just seen that a certain Jordan is watching. After the success of the quiz that they held.
OK's exclusive
Yeah.
is him just bailing out.
Yeah, see you later. Right, Jordan, I know you're listening,
He'll
so
be back.
I'm going to put the little link in there. Anyone's welcome, but it'd be great to have you on again, Jordan. Thought you brought a lot to it the other night with your false advertising, your bugger. Other electricians are welcome.
Here we go.
Hey, sorry.
OKP, live on the MIC.
There he is.
Making butches touch the, you know.
Oi.
Oi, let's have it.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, we
Can you
got
hear
it. Ladies and gentlemen in the comments.
You smoked up all my reefer, come on. What that pussy do now? You talking all my shit, come on. You gonna have to pass the blunt. Pass that shit, pass the spliff, pass the mic. If you smoking, you better smoke that shit right. If you're blowing, best look up in my eyes. Let me between your thighs, have you feeling so alive. Finger licking good when the colonel's in the kitchen. Bring the herbs, we can get to crispin. I'm Henry at the gates. All barricades are kicked in, all accolades are mine. Every trophy's getting lifted. So don't test the brother, I don't respect others that don't respect the karma. Can't expect success, you gotta sweat for summer. After summer, after summer, after summer. You smoked up all my reefer, come on. What that pussy do now? You talking all my, come on. You gonna have to pass a, you gonna have to pass a blunt. Hey. That's it anyway, but yeah. There's more coming soon.
Mate, what a tune to be going in on. Oh, talking
Mate,
of which.
trust me, that's military, that.
Yes.
My man.
My guy.
Oh,
Right.
we can't hear you, Mitch.
You
I
lot-
can't.
Now refresh, Mitch.
Have a
Right.
refresh. Mitch has been my boy the last few days, keeping me sane on house party. He gave me a free drum lesson the other day. It was ace.
Right, we
Mate,
got a Sunday night
it's just
Fire
the
in the
guy
Pub
I love,
exclusive happening. I just need to go and sort some admin out quickly. I'll be back in a second.
Alright, sweet.
Love.
How's it going, Owen?
How are you anyway, mate?
Oh,
You
you're so close. It's almost like we can have a cuddle. Like,
I know.
no.
But it's so
One day,
so
brother.
near, so far.
You're like, yeah, but we can't. So get away
But
from it.
it's actually miles and miles and miles. Oceans.
Yeah.
There goes me gin. Oceans between us, mate.
Have you dropped your gin?
Yeah, it fell into my tonic. It was a nightmare.
There he is. We can hear you now, man.
Sick. The wrong
Oh,
audio.
I don't want to be
I can't
bigger than
believe you dropped that. I was like, oh no, no way, it's happening now.
I'm going to get there in a minute. Hang on. There you go. That's better.
Yeah, I haven't.
That's all they get though, mate. Only a little tiny bit for the end of the pub.
No, the thing is, like, I haven't heard it yet, so it's, you know, I've played on it. Made me wait for it.
I wrote that, and then Luddy's written like the same amount, and then we'll just get a back-to-back bit because then you guys have got your bits in it, which are just so excited about.
Can I just clarify, like the tune that we've all seen and heard that you guys did that was amazing?
Thanks,
who's not met? Like Owen, you've not met Jack, right?
I've met Jack because Jack works at Calypso, which is where my brother used to work, and I've met Jack in the past as well before. I seem to think, pretty sure we have. Yeah, I don't know. Like, and then Mitch, I've known for years.
Yeah, we
a
go
long time. Apple and Parrot days.
Cool.
Cafe Mambo days.
But still, putting together a song from like that distance, amazing.
It's such an easy thing to use as well.
Yeah, it was the right kind of way to do it, though. The right kind of style to do it as well, because it was just between Jack coming up with like a loop. Well, obviously the focus is on the lyrics when it's, you know, in that like hip hop style. So it's so easy for us just to come up with something, and then for and obviously Liddy, you know, it's so easy for people to put lyrics over the top of that in a way that would like be cohesive to the song, you know. So it's an easy way to create anyway.
I love that.
It's nice.
The humble drummer, no place for a drum solo. Well done, Mitch.
No, you haven't seen the new one yet, mate.
Okay. Jordan's saying nice t-shirt, Mitch. I can't see it. The virtual pop logo's in the way.
Fangs of the Dodo t-shirt. Yeah.
It's a what?
It's a band called Fangs of the Dodo, who are from who are from Plymouth. Yeah, I had a good time at one of their gigs. I almost got into a massive brawl, but
perfect.
that was a pre-drinking a bottle of whiskey night. But yeah, I like the band enough to pay about 30 quid for this t-shirt.
A lot like my Warhorns purchase. I was
made
boozed enough to buy. I was like, yeah, I want a Wars. Yeah. So it was a Hyperforia one. Bought the sport band. Anyway, there's someone waiting backstage. I can't see who it is because for some reason I haven't got the technology to see. So we'll just bring him in.
Oh, I just thought I'd come and say the pussy.
That's him again. We've completed the band. I feel like I need to duck out. Just leave you boys to it.
What's going on, Jack?
No, I was on over, man. Pretty blitzed as well. I think we're in the same boat.
Same. Oh man.
Nick, I've got a Warhorn shirt for you, man. I was sneaky yesterday and I went and pick up my pedals from Matt and Jim's, and I got some t-shirts, bro. So we good. I got you.
Legend.
I got you.
I know you've got one, like for like probably 3 years. You've been saying, mate, I've got you a shirt. Don't you worry. I've never doubted you for a second.
But I've legit got one now. I was bullshitting.
I got one. I got mine outside the offshore. It was a night where me and Jack ended up, I think it was after a gig that I did, and we went out for a bit of a mad one. But I remember getting the shirt like outside the offshore after a gig. You must have had it on you.
He probably
got it out of somebody's car and just gave it to me, but I can't remember.
I was a different person back then, mate. I had them on me. I had CDs on me and everything. Any opportunity, I was plugging that shit.
You know what?
Never without the merch.
I still wear that shirt. I still wear that shirt weekly, and
I know. You had it on last night.
I did, and it's amazing quality as well. I don't know who you do that. But that's the best quality band shirt I've ever had because it's got vinyl like printing on it, like kind of sticker stuff. That shirt's been through the wash like 100 times, and none of it's come off. It's good.
Yeah, man, that shirt's the one.
Control.
If anyone and anyone on the stream wants an old Not Together band t-shirt, I've got fucking hundreds of the things. So
hey, look, people still wear Nirvana t-shirts, don't they? Come on.
I want a sleeveless one.
Sleeveless, mate. I'll get you. I've got white ones and all sorts. Anyway, how are you, Owen, man? Those bars sounded good.
Mate.
Good.
I'm gonna crack on tomorrow with them because I had to finish like this one for Nico's like challenge thing. And I bit off so much in the last week. I texted you on like Monday, and I was like, I'm not up to this week. So
I think the best thing about I love how you played off the original lyrics though a little bit.
Yeah.
Come on. I want to do more because there's the other flow that I like that he does in it, like the "you might never ever come down." Like do something with that would be cool.
So
I'm just gonna play.
Just give him a bit of history, mate. This is crazy, right? So me and Owen got reacquainted via the virtual pub. Big up the virtual pub again. And then I had an idea for like a hip hop tune, and then I was like, Mitch, I did all the beats, like the beat myself, like with my fist and my hand
so
and
funny,
shit.
mate.
Yeah, it was so out of time and shit. And then I was just like, Mitch is sick. Let's get Mitch on this. And then I think you said it, didn't you? And you're like, let's get Mitch on this. And then I literally just went to Mitch. Oh, Mitch, can you just make something up at this tempo? And he come back with that, and that was the structure. So it's basically Mitch's improvisation. I just played to him. So
nice to know I'm an afterthought when you think of drummers.
Just off the cuff, get a request to just play some shit.
That's been.
All right, boys, I've just had a FaceTime call. We got an absolute 30 exclusive on our hands.
No.
Yeah, you best believe.
I've got to refresh Sam because I can't hear you. I'm going to go and watch for sure. So, nice to see you, and see you, Mitch.
Love you, Jack.
See you, Brett.
See you later, bro.
See you, Luca. In a bit.
Can you hear this? Sorry.
What's going on?
I'm here. I'm just
good.
production.
I thought your nan was going to come on and give us a bit of content.
What are we waiting to hear?
Drop it.
Can you hear this?
Quietly.
That's better.
Yeah.
I recognise this lo-fi beat.
And me.
Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Like hear it?
Yeah.
How's the mix?
Yeah.
Right. We need to get our guest on. I'm going to send him the link.
Oh, I know who it is.
Well, I'm going to duck out and have a watch because I know what's
Give
coming.
us a suspicious zoom, Luke.
Have a watch. Listen.
Fair.
You know who it is, yeah.
Liddy,
Can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me.
I'm not going to miss that zoom, Luca.
It's that upgrade that I don't like. The eyes were great.
Oh, man. That's
Yeah,
like
the
With a
eyes
full
are
dentistry treatment.
Yeah, mate. I've got like Justin Hawkins teeth. It's all good.
Right. I'm waiting for him to pop up backstage. For now, I reckon we got some buzz from Owen, haven't we?
Nah, it's too late. It's too late for my housemate. She's got work in the morning. I'm an hour on from you lads.
Oh, wow.
All right. Let's see your alien emojis coming in if you lot want to see an exclusive then.
Yes, alien emojis.
Like that.
That's
been one of my favourite things to do in the comments, giving people different emojis to drop. And they do it.
The power.
Let's zoom in a bit. Let's see Mitch's lovely face. All right, Mitchell, how's it going?
Hello, buddy. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm nervous again because I've got to do these bars again.
Oh, I just had a message from Jordan, Moriarty Jordan. I tried getting him on and he said he'd love to, but he's got kids' things to do and he's got work tomorrow. But send my love to Owen and Mitch and all the guys. And Jordan. Do you love that boy?
Legend.
Yeah.
Mate, to be fair, their night was one of the best nights we've had.
It was good, wasn't it?
I was just in the comments the whole time, just like, these lot are much better than us.
Yeah, they're funny, aren't they? Given a platform.
They were genius. Right, guest
Oh,
in the
the aliens are
background.
flying
No,
in,
don't bring him in. Don't bring him in. Guest in the
Not who I
background.
thought.
I'm going to keep you in the background until after the hook, and then I'm going to bring you in, and you're going to take over the track. We know what we're doing. We've planned it. I mean,
practice all day.
If it's not
Mate,
cheap, I'm leaving.
To be fair,
Is it Wagner?
So the second verse to the tune that I don't even want to say I've written it because it was thrown together, sort of inspired by
The piece you've composed.
Compose, yeah. that's ostentatious to say it's been composed. It was thrown together in an attempt on 2 weeks ago on Fire in the Pub for me to just be involved, basically. I was inspired by Luddy's.
Look at me again.
Just wanted to be included.
All right. No. What's this?
After my comment that I said about Luddy,
I reckon Luddy wrote it behind everyone's back. Just gave it to Sam.
Mate, don't tar Luddy with that brush. He's got much better bars than me. Nah, I was inspired by Luddy's bars. I was inspired by that sort of style with the lo-fi thing and the kind of like slightly
no offense, Owen.
Oh, no, mate. If I could get to Owen's standard, I'd be loving it. Yeah. All right. We can do this.
Do
it. I don't know what you're doing.
Right.
I know nothing about any of this.
Just do it.
All right. I'm gonna drop you lot out. I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
All right. Let's try this. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for your alien emojis. It's Man Like Squid dropping in again. Hopefully I can get through my bit so that the next guy can come in and do his verse. I feel like you can't hear the track. Is this it? Yeah. 4 weeks can go by in the blink of an eye. The change can come before you realise. All the time that I've wasted doing things to get by. I took my life for granted, now this is my life. These 4 walls, all the FaceTime calls. It was novel for a while, but now something bigger calls. Need to step up, ship out, get out there on the road. Where I go, I just don't know, cause I'm locked indoors. Just wanna bust through doors. Light up, drink up, and chill with you and yours. But now we stop for a pause to think about our cause. But when we look back at this time, all the eating and the wine, I think I will be mine. And as we write the pages of this history, attempt to unravel all the mystery, I'm trying to figure out what this is meant to be, what I'm meant to be. Cause it's a madness being locked up and we didn't know it's coming. I forgot the words. It's a madness being locked up and we didn't even know. Yeah, it's a madness being locked up and we didn't see it coming. Yeah, it's a madness being locked up and we didn't even know. Verse 2 coming in, it's a virtual pub exclusive. Man Like Butler, stepping up, stepping in. Come on, Butler, let's hear it.
Can you hear the track? Man Like Squid, just Butler, nothing more. About to ruin this completely. Oh, I'm so nervous. Yo, so it's closing time for the virtual pub. Holding nation together in a little virtual hub. But this isn't goodbye. See you real soon. So don't sit and wallow, don't sit in doom and gloom. For 69 shows, the boys have got us through. From Luca's masterclass to an artist like Rue. Me personally and all the VIPs tuning in every night, making memories. Whiskey on the Mac, emotional deep feels. Doing a 180 to what's your favorite meal deal. Tried to get my aunt on, but it's now a little late. Cause she'd have put an end to hashtag #Gate. So from us to you, all the landlords, we'll keep singing your praises and giving you your applause. Squid, Luca, Josh, Jeremy, British Broadcast Charlie, aka Mr. BBC. It's sad that it's coming to a bittersweet end, but I'm pretty sure there's more just around the bend. So on that note, I try. Keep it pretty light. It's peace out from me. Much love and good night.
Cause it's a madness being locked up and we didn't see it coming.
It's just a madness.
Yeah. Being locked up. Yes, Butler.
Hey, that was
mate, all the references.
Oh, man.
BBC Charlie.
Hey, I wasn't that nervous when I got married on telly.
From what I heard there, you referenced the fact that we've done 69 broadcasts, so you must have.
Mate, I've literally wrote this in the last 2 hours. I had a verse written, and I've just literally scrapped it and wrote one because it was the last show.
Legend.
Mate,
I've just pissed my knickers as well.
Well done.
Oh, you and me both,
was
man.
Fucking awesome.
Mate,
man.
that was
Hand movements from both of you. as well.
It was sick, man.
Oh man, that was nervous as hell. Oh,
It's
can I get
horrible,
this
isn't
now?
it? I don't know how Owen does it every week.
Mate, he's got.
Fair play.
He's got.
Your usual
credentials, hasn't he?
tactics, just sneaking in the back door when we're about to close. So you've done well there.
Mate, I've always had a key, like skeleton one. Just come in.
Right, that's it, guys. We're about to shoot. Oh, all right. Hello, madam.
Mate, even when there's shuts, I've just been sat there on my own drinking.
Mate, fair play. There's
Oh.
loads of references in there that have only come in tonight, like the 69
So
shows
many
and that
of
type of
them.
thing.
Yeah, huge.
Mate, it was mate, I loved that you got Luca spilling the whiskey over his Mac.
Oh, mate, it's one of my highlights. I wanted to get the fact that he came back about 20 minutes later on his phone, just going ha 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 ha. That was a good night.
That was back in the days when we were like, yeah, we're allowed to go on, but we just can't get too pissed. We've got to be like responsible, and I just go on and get smashed.
Mate, it was only about a week ago.
That was like 2.5 weeks ago.
Yeah, back in the days, because we've been doing this for years. That was one of my highlights, Luca.
Mate, it was because you didn't want to shut. You're like, no, let's keep it going.
Yeah,
it was just so
and I'm
much
like,
fun.
just googling like, would you rather knock jokes?
Yeah.
Oh, what a night.
Oh,
Yeah,
Butler,
this-
I reckon go.
I've had to put it on the sink.
Oh, mate.
I've got like a tea bag. I've got a tea bag box I've written it on.
I'm gonna miss your bathroom.
Yeah.
Mate,
I'm coming round to your bathroom when this is finished. I'm going to give you such a cuddle.
I'm going to do a podcast from here. Like
VP live in Butler's bathroom.
Right, Butler. If we're doing it in true Fire in the Pub style, then we have to break down your bars afterwards and talk about what your influences were.
Discuss them.
I'm shaking like a shitting dog at the moment.
Come on, go on. Read your bars out off the beat. Just read through them because there's some references in there that are hot.
Well, yeah, there's Luca's Masterclass. That was an influence on me. I've made many a pizza, many a pasta.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Many a
That's
mess.
wasn't
Emotional Deep Feels was one person in general that we all know in the VIP group. Like what he came on and said was deep and it touched me a lot. What else is there? Bamilagate, obviously. I lied about Gorilla.
That was one of my highlights.
How did you work that in with the bars? You were like, I guess it's too late
so
to
it's
get
like,
my auntie on. or
Tried to
something.
get my aunt on, but it's now a little late because she'd have put an end to hashtag Bamilagate.
That's fucking genius.
Yeah, I wish she would have. But yeah, and
She'd have
then
put an end to it by being like, yeah, Butler, it never
yeah, like
happened.
nah, he's full of shit. It's just
Gorilla? Wouldn't have thought so.
Yeah, been on drugs
So
for years
funny.
apparently. What else was there? The Landlord's British Broadcast Charlie, aka Mr. BBC.
That was fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it, really, isn't it?
He went through all the
I wanted
names.
to get
It's like,
more
he's
in.
forgotten Charlie, and it just
No.
came. I was like, oh my god.
British Broadcast Charlie, aka Mr. BBC.
I guarantee as the days go on, there's going to be more and more verses that you'll be like, oh.
I guarantee in the next couple of days I'm getting signed up by Dre. Like they're all gonna.
Well, yeah, that's inevitable. Yeah, Drake's pretty much tweeting
not Drake.
right now.
Drake can
Tweeting.
call
Does
me
anyone
on his
use
cell
Twitter?
phone. Oh, that was scary as hell.
Well, mate,
Well
that
done,
was
man.
brilliant.
That was
Well
awesome.
done. That was ace.
Right.
I can get pissed now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mate, fair play for doing that. That's amazing. You've turned that around in a couple of hours.
Yeah, man.
I had
I thought you had that planned for days, and I just didn't
I
know.
did,
about it.
I did.
When
I had
you
another
found
one.
the
I had another
69
one.
shows thing.
No, I had
You've
another
got
one.
another
that
one.
Was no, I had another verse that I'd done to like coincide with what Squid had done before, and then when I heard it was the last night, I was like, "Oh fuck it, I'm gonna do something else."
Mate,
Rewrite.
fair play. That's sick.
I even had to like break social
Another-
distancing rules. Run out
Another
and get my
pressure
iPad off someone.
booking, mate. That's how we roll.
Yeah, see, I could have got my own show, but you've cancelled now, so I'm fucked.
You could have played.
Who knows what the
Yeah.
future may
I couldn't.
hold,
I couldn't.
You
Keep
should
your
have.
ears and your eyes peeled for that track coming out soon.
Yeah.
Man like
We're
Squid
gonna-
and Josh Butler coming
Nothing
through
more.
with a big one with them
Oh.
basic bars.
Where's
Not
the
yours, Butler. Mine.
on the track?
Here we go.
Ooh, cheeky. It's a
And again, then I started shaking. I was like,
Mate, it's nervy, isn't it? When I done
weird.
mine the first time, it was I was bricking it. I've done it
"Mate,
a
I
few
did it a
times
minute ago
now.
to myself, and I was scared. Myself was judging me. Like, what you doing?
Myself.
Yeah.
Myself, yeah.
Myself.
Well,
doesn't-
I think yourself can often be the harshest judge, can't it, mate? I think everyone else was very
Always.
appreciative.
It was great, man. I loved
It
it.
was really good. Yeah.
Watch out for the album.
Fellas,
Owen
16
sent a message. I think he's having some technical issues, so he's
We're dropping an album coming straight out of quarantine.
late to the party, and I've missed most of this week due to work, and I'm gutted to see you guys are off air. Well,
We're still here.
We're not
For
for
a minute.
now. We're right here.
We're still here.
So enjoy us
We're,
while you
we're in
can.
the final moments of the virtual pub in the format that it's in at the moment. So
Yeah.
That's what I said to Squid. I was like, I'll come on right at the end because there'll be no one watching. Fine.
What song would you go out on? You could pick like a song to finish. You know how,
Mate, I've got it. I've got it here.
It's like
Oh,
that.
what? You've got a virtual pub outro song.
Close in
Africa. Ooh.
Close in time.
Oh.
But we're going to save that for the end. It's a bit bleak.
Kind of ruin that one.
Oh yeah.
When the music's over, turn out the lights.
Oh, baby. Butler knows about Morrison.
Yeah,
I need to have a
Lizard
chat
King.
with you.
All about the Lizard King.
Yeah,
The
he's
Lizard
my,
King.
he's my guy.
I am the
Yeah,
Lizard
that's what they
King.
called him, wasn't it? The Lizard King.
Yeah.
Why was that?
Because you see his stage presence.
All the time.
Nah, I've only listened
Oh,
to the
that's
music, but
right.
I never really looked into him.
He's
We're
got
all
moves
just
like me.
slaves.
I'm not that kind of guy. Like I just listen to. I don't know any lyrics. Just listen to music. I don't know what they look like.
I'm
Anyone?
going to send you
be-
so many documentaries to watch after this.
Hugely controversial and say doors aren't for me, mate.
Oh,
Yeah,
Nick.
but you
You're more
like
the window
well
man.
bands like the Beatles.
See ya.
Oh, whoa. Let's not look at the Beatles now.
Get him in the sea.
Hey, no.
You need to lay off that spliff, son.
I respect a lot of them, but yeah, I don't know. Just don't get
Mate,
it.
he just embodies
You've
rock
got to
and
be in
roll.
the right mood, I think, for the Doors.
A bit.
I think
Yeah.
they're great.
No.
I think they're great.
I went
I
to his
just need
grave
to-
in Paris. It's the weirdest,
Broke on through to
weirdest
me.
thing. Why? I was there. Why not? It's just like,
Why was it weird?
well, like every
Because Butler was in nothing but
Yeah.
speedos.
I was just shouting and being, "You're a slave!" But nah, all the tombs around it.
Why was he
All-
buried in Paris?
Because that's where he died.
He died. Yeah, he died there.
Died in the bathtub.
Like, if you
Luca,
Google it,
I'm
everything
surprised
around
you're
it
not.
is just all graffiti.
Given how much we ripped off Morrison for
What
the,
do you mean
the later
everything around
days.
it all graffiti?
So all the other tombs and gravestones are just all graffiti with Morrison quotes and R.I.P.
But
Morrison.
that's other people's graves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but his was really small. They ran out of room, so they expanded. That's what I mean. It's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
I took a conker off his grave as well. That was even
Well,
weirder.
no, I knew he died in. I knew he I just didn't realise that if the dude's American or whatever, why don't they just ship his body back FedEx to America? You know what I mean? Why they buried him there?
Get Tom
French
Hanks to
mail was
send
pretty
it back.
crap.
FedEx him back, mate. You know what I mean? Priority mail.
Just watch the film with Val Kilmer as Jim Morrison. It's just amazing.
Yeah, I'd love to. Can you send me that tonight, Squid?
Jazz, who are you talking to? Yeah, we'll do. Jazz, who are you talking to in the comments?
Meg said, "Shall we come and say hi?" And I said, "Yeah, jump on."
Yeah. Does that mean when she says we? Does that mean her mum's there?
Susie.
No idea.
Big up Susie.
We love
Susie.
man.
Go on, Suze.
Sorry, they were good times, weren't they? We went with Suze.
Yeah,
Sue's got to be
good.
steaming at the 27 Club a lot of the
Oh,
time.
do you know?
Fucking hell.
I've just seen a note on here. Luca, do you remember when Johnny Nelson came on?
Oh yeah.
That's an early reference from the pub.
Yeah.
It means
I-
nothing to anyone else, but
Yeah, that's good.
I put it in there just to say that to you.
I was thinking about it the other day. How good was that? Emma.
I heard that, Mitch. Nice one, man.
My housemates are going to go to bed, so I've got to keep the noise down. But
Sound man,
right.
Mitchell,
Yeah,
thank you
okay,
so much
man.
for all your
Thanks,
support
man.
all the way through
Thanks,
this. It's
dude.
been amazing, man.
it's great.
We love you. We'll see you in the real world soon. You're getting a cuddle and all.
Yeah, you're getting a big cuddle.
California
Mitch,
Mitch.
See you soon, man.
love you, Mitch.
This is the end of my
Still shaking.
only friend. Yeah, I got a note on here saying Johnny Nelson. I got another
Yeah.
one saying that first night. ... Bomber.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe I've completely forgotten Bomb came on.
Imagine
I
how
can't
many
believe
people
there's
we've had
69
on.
shows.
If only
That's
someone
a
could be
lot.
bothered to go through every single show and work out how many people we've actually had on, because I mean, it doesn't really matter, but at the same time, we've had loads of people on this show. It's been, I mean, obviously we're pretty Tour Bay focused because that's the people that we know. But at the same time, we've had people like Tegan on. We've had people, people from outside the area that have really kind of like come on and kind of resonated with the platform and been an integral part to it.
We were live at the poolside in Mexico at one point.
Yeah, that was pretty hot. All of those people look very attractive.
We had someone, in Montreal. We
were in New Zealand at one point. Canada. I nearly said Canada then.
Canada, yeah.
Australia.
Pip's been tuning in from California.
Meg's tuning in from Wales.
Meg Simmons tuning in from California.
Let's not forget Taunton.
Hey, tropical around there.
North Carolina.
Yeah, we've had
same places you've heard of.
Germany.
Africa and them Australian ones and all that.
Remember that one that was from Mozambique?
Shame Coops never made it on. Coops was always talking about coming on for a bit.
I feel like Gav.
I mean, he's 8 hours ahead or behind, whichever one it is. So fair play, but whatever.
Hey, you're laughing at Pakistan. They came not as a nation.
I was saying, be careful.
Steve Evans saying Pakistan. We did have someone tuning in from Pakistan, and they were quite vocal.
I reckon Steve's saying that because he remembers, as opposed to that he's being derogatory.
Yeah, no, he is. I was saying that Luke had read it and laughed his ass off. That's what I was saying. Calm down. Steve, you can come back on if you want. You don't have to.
Did someone have someone from Pakistan? Did we?
Yeah, man.
We can't go outside. We've got to stay in.
That makes it feel like it's all over, doesn't it? When I start playing
Grab
that.
yourself a meal deal.
Boys, we're not far off it being all over, Not all over, because we're going to come back in a different format. But yeah, this is the last night that we're doing this in this format, and this is the last sort of section of the last show.
Yeah, I feel like we need to go and wake Josh up, but we can't physically do that because he's near Glastonbury.
And also, Django's been passed out all day, so we can't even use her to kick him up the arse.
Yeah, I had a good text from Josh last night saying, I really want to come and join you on a house party, but I can't because Jen's been sick everywhere.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they had a big one last night.
Yeah, massive. Well, they started with their breakfast hooch, didn't they, for a quiz?
Wow. So. I mean, that's a quote, isn't it? Guys, guess what time I just started drinking this morning?
Yeah, strong. Good effort.
Not bad.
Right, fellas, I feel like it's reaching that point where we start doing an outro.
It's time.
Oh,
holy hell.
This is the end.
Oh, shit.
Right, Butler, thank you so much for joining us, man.
Cheers, brother.
I mean, we're going to speak to you in 5 minutes when we jump in the VIP anyway, but
yeah,
for the live version of this, Butler, you, Kyle, all the OGs, thank you so much for all the support that you've given us through this whole experience. It's been an absolute madness for us, and ultimately, if it wasn't for you guys, it wouldn't have been what it was.
Yeah, totally.
No, it just been a FaceTime
it works both
call
ways, doesn't it? So
say again.
It works both ways, like.
Yeah, man. I mean, we've been pretty integral to this whole process.
Sorry, it's a virtual public exclusive. I just need to clarify this one.
Huh?
Amy's just highlighted that her client heard nothing about her being able to voluntary queef.
Oh,
at least we cleared that up.
Did she do it on? Did she do it on air?
No.
Oh, get on air. No,
maybe
we can't end. She needs to come on and do it.
Anyway, thanks for clearing that up, Amy.
We can't end the show without hearing her voluntary queef.
I think
maybe we just leave that as a virtual pub exclusive for the next show that we do. We'll open up.
Yeah, we'll do that for the live show.
Well, I'll see you boys in the smoking room in a bit.
All right, see you in a minute.
Right,
Butler,
much love.
We don't need to give Butler a full outro, do we? We're going to speak to him in 5 minutes. But no, we do, because Butler, big you up, man. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna walk out.
Thank you for all the support, and thank you for putting those bars together. That was fucking incredible.
Yeah, man.
Let's work on it. We're going to get it recorded.
Yeah.
Right, I need to get you off before I start getting emotion. Fellas.
Time has come.
What's this one?
This is the end.
Right. What about if I say this over this tune?
Oh, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been our 69th show. We've just hit 7,000 likes on Facebook. We started this thing on the 20th of March. That's 37 days ago. In that time, we've reached over 300,000 people. We've had Jay, we've had Sarah, we've had Els, we've had Rossi, we've had Sai, we've had Luca, we've had Casey, we've had Zumba with Leanne, we've had homeschooling with Emma, we've had cocktails with Domain. Giles, remember that one? That was amazing. We've we had Resub on. We've had Luca teaching you how to make pasta, pizza, Devon fried chicken, pasta with chili and garlic. We've had Emily. Oh, Emily, you diamond. She brought us the show that no one will ever forget. She brought us This Pub's Got Talent. We've had magicians, we've had artists, we've had beatboxers, we had Chris and Ollie. Who could forget?
And Wagner.
And Wagner.
And we
Who
had
could forget? Big up Johnny Finnis in the background for doing all the sound effects and everything that we're still using now, still rinsing.
The video, man, the advert.
The video advert. Johnny Finnis, we love you so much for that. Big up Butler, big up Kyle, big up Emily, big up Rosie, big up Jack, Simone, Amy, Steve, Dickie, Gavin, Mitch, we love you all. Remember that first night back in the day when we had Bomber on, and we had all the drunk people on, and that video will never be seen again.
No, I do not remember that.
Remember the virtual club? Big up Joe Mottershaw for all the work that he did on that one.
Oh, yeah,
big up everybody that bought merch. The merch is coming, we promise. Those orders that have come in, we're going to send that out to you. Big up Johnny Nelson for coming on that time. Fire in the Pub with OK Penrice. Big up Luddy, big up Salty V, big up Lyraw. All of you lot have been amazing. Big up every act that we've had on. DJ Yabs, Milo Gore, Ollie Harris, Bert Miller, Rob Hunt, Andy Convey, Kindred, Tom Hargreaves, Giz. I didn't forget at that time. Emma Pick, Damon from Makoda, The Kaizens, Andy Gilmore, Mother Vulture, Jamie Yost, Ash Taylor, McQueen, Rue, Tegan Paxton, Tugboat Captain, Record Street, Moriarty's Pub Quiz, Red Right Hand Pub Quiz. Big up everyone that's been on a Sunday. Tom Chapman, Gary Waters, Ricky Hall, Reform, We Sup. And from me personally, big up Luca Berardino, big up Nick Sharp, big up Charlie Yabsley, and big up Josh Hansford. This journey's been incredible so far. I'm going to carry this on into the future. I love you guys very much.
Big up you, man.
You guys, man.
Cool.
What a rundown!
We fight, then this thing
I fucked it right at the last minute. I started
grab yourself some grub and sit down with us at the virtual pub.
I think we've earned our right to play that again from the beginning.
I thought you was gonna end on
that rundown.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I thought you was
that
gonna
was so smooth until then, wasn't it?
I thought you was gonna end on the tune that we used to end our set on.
Oh, that would have been smooth. Oh.
Find it.
No, I think we need to end on this, don't we? No, I didn't mean to press that. Imagine that, just that pure emotional ending, and I fucked it right at the last
Yeah,
moment.
that was perfect until then.
Oh, it wouldn't be the pub if you didn't fuck it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. We're not fucking professionals around here.
We
We
know
haven't
what
got a
we're
clue
doing.
what we're
Or
doing.
is you been a press?
This has been a blag from day 1 to day 39, 37. I mean, it's we don't know what we're doing. We've never known what we were doing, but we've enjoyed every fucking second of it. And you lot that have been watching, you lot that have been commenting, and you lot that have been involved, you've made this pub, not us. We've just facilitated this whole thing. We've just put the work in and made it into a thing. But ultimately, if it wasn't for you guys, this never would have even got off the ground on day 1. So big you lot up. And one last time, we're giving it a funeral that we said we were never going to give it, but ultimately we're coming back. We've got things happening. There's big talk in the background. There's definitely going to be things happening in the future. We're going to do all dayers on this
page
stream.
isn't going anywhere. The page is still there.
The page is here. We're not going to fucking throw it away after we've just got 7,000 fans.
I've just deleted it.
Oh god!
I've
Right, it's
just
official. Lucas deleted the page. This thing never happened. One last time, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a joke. It's still there.
Now we're going to delete it. Fellas, it's been emotional. Thank you so much. I've really enjoyed it.
So grab yourself a beer, grab
Thank you to
yourself some
everyone.
grub and sit down with
Thank you
us
so
at the
much.
virtual pub.
That creepy.
Imagine if we just stayed on now for another hour.
Go on, Em.
Right, big you lot up. We love you very much. Peace out.
Go on, Em.
Thanks,
Would you
guys.
rather?
Thank you so much.
Would you rather? Let's go one last time.
Yeah, meal deals. Hit me up.
Right, so many
See you
references,
later.
so many amazing times. Thank you so much, guys. We love you. We'll catch you soon. We promise. This isn't the end. We're going to be back soon. Thank you so much for all the support. It's been incredible. Thank you so much. We love you. Peace out.